Whispers of dread, fear in my head, shadows that dance, caught in a trance, world turning gray, night takes the day, into the unknown. Darkness has gone, heartbeats alive, heartbeats alive, stand against bridges and home, rhythms that drum, howls that fade, lights us to wake, into the unknown. Darkness has gone, heartbeats alive, heartbeats alive, lost in design, what will we find? Edges of deep, no place to sleep, mystery calls, down shadowed halls, fight your way, wake in the day, what waits to shine, in this dark alpine, into the unknown. Darkness has gone, heartbeats alive, heartbeats alive, heartbeats alive, heartbeats alive, what will we find, what will we find, what will we find?
Yeah, yo. Luca. Whoa. I am the king. Kneel at my throne. Empire stretches to lands unknown. Ozymandias, I'm carved in stone. Legend through time, you can never dethrone. Look on my works, swordfish my boy. Eat your fries, play with your toys. Deserts rise, you can kiss my ring. Your world's small, I'm the king of kings. Swordfish rolling fries in hand. Ozzy, bro, your desert's a pile of sand. I find the cracks, I knock down your walls. You try and eat pride, fries will feed us all. Look on my works, swordfish my boy. Eat your fries, play with your toys. Deserts rise, you can kiss my ring. Your world's small, I'm the king of kings. I'm Ozymandias, mighty king of kings. I got the power, I got all the rings. Another ruler can't say the same. I'm Ozymandias, you know my name. Look on my works, swordfish my boy. Eat your fries, play with your toys. Deserts rise, you can kiss my ring. Your world's small, I'm the king of kings. Ozymandias, your crown's a hollow shell. I'm the swordfish, I ain't under your spell. I got my ketchup, I got my fries. Your echo's gone, your work's alive. Look at my works, I say to the mighty. Swordfish, don't listen, the boy's too flighty. Before my fame, the mighty despair. You know my name, you know my stare. One more time, old man, I'll say it again. Swordfish is the future, you're in also ran. Ozzy once sat on the empire's throne. Now it's my time, he's a pile of old stone. Look on my works, swordfish my boy. Eat your fries, play with your toys. Deserts rise, but I'm the king of kings. You got your fries, but I got the rings. Look on my works, see naught remains. Lone and level sand stretch far away. Now hear my words, my final plea. Know my name, my works to see. I have my fame, all gone away. I say your name, I give you sway. I'll eat my fries, I'll play my games. It's Swordfish's time, you know his name.
What's up, party people? It's not Swordfish and Azim. It's just Azim. It's just Azim. It's Monday. Man, it feels like it's been a week. Today was a week. Today was a week. And I'm not going to rehash it. Hey, Super. It's good to see you, my friend. You are a ray of sunshine in a bleak world. We all appreciate you so much. Like I said, I'm not going to rehash it. I will just say it was not as difficult as expected because the people who I was doing terrible things to made it really easy on me. And tomorrow, I do not think that that will continue. Did I hear about the guy who got hit with a violin and a French horn and a snare drum? There's an orchestra joke here coming. Wait a minute. Hang on. Hit with a violin and a French horn and a snare drum. I feel like I should know this. I feel like I should know it. Some days you're the protagonist. Other days you're just the guy who pressed the wrong button on a spaceship toilet. That's me. I'm the guy who pressed the wrong button on the spaceship toilet. It was an orchestrated attack. I knew it. I knew it had something to do with an orchestra. Dang it. You got me, Super. I couldn't come up with it. Thank you. That's a good one, though. That's a very good one. I like that. And Smart, a good one from you too, sir. Okay, Grudge, try the Snagglebottom one or some other one again. I've deleted Hieronymus from the queue. So for those of you who haven't been around, we're playing Mind Over Magic. It was well conducted. Yes, it was a well conducted orchestrated attack. So we're playing Mind Over Magic, and for the last week or so, I've been playing with the integration. And the integration has allowed you to put your name in the queue. But for some reason, okay, so let me back up. So I have only been letting people put their real names in, their real Twitch names. Today, I'm trying to let people put in other names, but it looks like you can only have one in at a time. And the controls are kind of the opposite of what I would think they were. And this is odd because Grudge, it's not allowing you to put in Snagglebottom now. Maybe it's because it thinks you are in the school already, because we have technically used Eternal Grudge before. Let me delete that. I'm going to delete all the ones that we have used. Sif and Marcin and Instant Noodles. I'm just going to leave Minimal, who came in at the end of the day on Saturday, our last Mind Over Magic stream. Okay, try now. Try. This doesn't just have to be Grudge. Anybody can try it. You ! School me. And if you don't put anything, it'll put your name in. So you could get your own name. And if you put an at something else, then so Super did it. Super's in the queue now. So Super could get something named after him. But if you put an at something, you have to force the at. Then it should add that thing. And it did it for Grudge with Hieronymus, but then after I deleted Hieronymus, it's not doing it. And I think it's because it realized that Grudge had already been used before. But now I've deleted everything that has been used previously. And Oracle, could you change the piggy's name and get a student named after you? You could. We could change Piggy's name. Absolutely, we could do that. I would have no problem with that whatsoever. But somebody do an at thing that's not their own name, because I haven't gotten it to work since Hieronymus. And now I'm confused about why. It could be that I need to uncheck the thing that was previously checked before. I have no idea. You'll find something fun for the piggy, do it. Find something great. Find something great. Okay, so we're going to mind over magic. I'm not going to do a giveaway tonight, and there's two reasons why. One is I am tired from the long day, and I want to feel free to just log out whenever I'm done without feeling like, oh, there's a giveaway running, I have to stick around for that. Now, we might end up playing way longer than I think. And so that could end up being a moot point. But since I can't predict when I will run out of steam, that's the main reason. And then the other reason, of course, is that I only have 2 Mind Over Magic codes left. And we're at a point where I don't know if or when I will be getting more, because kind of begged the other ambassadors for them enough. And every time I do, somebody shows up who's got a few for me, but also I don't want to make a nuisance of myself. So I'm going to save these last 2 for nights where I'm feeling a little more on, if you will. And I think, tonight it's just going to be us. It's just going to be us friends. We do have a giveaway going on in the Discord, though. That is still live. So if you are not in that already, you play Don't Starve Together at all, super, you might be into this. You can get a code for 10,000 clay points. The giveaway is a week from today around noon. I missed your joke, werewolf. I missed your werewolf joke. Oh, you told the nurse that you were bitten by a wolf. Where? She asked. No, regular. A werewolf. Okay, but by the way, this is working because werewolf has been added to the queue and Baudelaire has been added to the queue, and it tells me who has added them. So you guys can now add, and all I think I need to do is when a name gets used, I need to delete it from the queue so that you can add more, because I don't think it will let you add more than one at a time. You had to do something from Series of Unfortunate Events, since that's the feel the school gives. I think it is kind of the feel the school gives. Sif has got an emote horoscope. Today is a stabby day, Sif, and you should seriously consider egg dish for your mental, physical, and or spiritual health. In Cult of the Lamb, the egg dish makes you young again. Be cautious, though. It's a topsy-turvy world, and while you might find yourself cooking, there is definitely still a chance of, fail. So good luck out there, and stay cheeky for as long as you can. You heard it here first, Sif. Eat your eggs and twerk for success. That is Azim After Dark for sure. Okay, so our current queue has Werewolf, Minimal, Super, and Baudelaire. And this is good because we have actual things to name. I did play last night off stream. I needed to have an early bedtime and I needed to be chill. So I just played for myself, and I didn't mean to do anything big, and I didn't do anything too big. But Barry did get her, not Barry, Saucy. Saucy got her 3rd overworld battle. So all of my apprentices now have completed all of their trials. Every single one of those are staff. Every single one of these genius apprentices, Brain, Saucy, Jen, Skelly, Sif, Barry, and Marcin, you've all completed your trials. You're also starting to level. Marcin is at 8. Everyone else is at 9, except Saucy and Skelly have hit 10. So I really need to consider, and Skelly is fully trained. I really need to consider whether I'm going to promote to faculty or do here 3 wands for anybody. Noodles is level 3. I got rid of the other kids I brought in with Noodles because they're terrible. I graduated them. I've got 154 Gnosis shards, which is like the most I've ever had. And I plinthed 3 relics in my brand new archive, which I think maybe I can divide into 2 archives. The only problem is private. If I divide it into 2 archives, I somehow need to find a way to get in to the other side. And the issue is private. Private turns out to actually be hard because private can only have 1 entrance. And I had originally built the staff lounge and thinking I'd go through it, but then that would mean this couldn't be a staff lounge. So I did this totally cracked thing. I used a magic support to build this room up here. I built a spiral staircase all the way from the ground. And then I built a bridge, my very first bridge, with 1 door into the archive. But if I'm going to divide this archive in half and turn it into 2 archives, which ultimately should be a good idea because you can only put 4 relics in an archive, I would need some way to come in from this side. And there's just not really a good solution to that. This infirmary, it is an infirmary, needs to be private too. And I'm going to make this a hospital ward. I'm pretty sure, yeah, that needs to be private also. So it's not like I can just come up from here. Coming up from this bedroom sounds weird. Maybe there's some kind of deranged way I could split this off, come over here, come up here, and come around here. That's kind of insane. You don't need to get back in there once it's built. Ooh. Oh. You're saying it doesn't even need to have a door, Mr. Brain. Ooh. Because once I get the relics I want, you don't need private. Are you sure? For an archive? Archive. Oh, you're right. An archive doesn't need to be private. Oh. Oh, well then that's super freaking easy. That's super freaking easy. Oh, hell yeah. I'll go all the way up to the ceiling. That's gonna act like a full one, right? I think. This should be a hallway. Shouldn't even be a door. That's great, because then I could get 8 relics. And I think I put enough luxury in both sides, thinking I would do this. Just replace your support column. Yeah, once the wall is built, I can delete the support column. So the other thing is I did plinth 3 things, and now I'm doubting that I plinthed good things. You can just build right over it. Wait, really? Whenever I try to do that, I feel like it doesn't work. Let me try. I feel like it's always like blocked by support column. It does say we'll replace support column though. It does look like it. Okay, I like it. I like it, Mr. Brain. As always, you know the best ways. Okay, so that's fantastic. And then that means I can make more plinths. These are not even honestly that expensive. I mean, the smoke pearls, I used to have tons of these and now it looks like I'm going to run out, but that's fine. Honestly, that's fine. Wait, that looks wrong. That does not look right. I did something weird there. The carpet is messing me up because it hasn't been built yet. Okay, that's all I can make because I've run out of the soapstone or smoke pearls or whatever. But we can get more smoke pearls easy. Okay, so that's really awesome. Now let's talk about relics. Either the crone bug or the lava pig can make smoke pearls. Also, you can. I feel like I mine so many of them. Hey, Ari, how you doing? Pineapple and olive pizza. Oof. Sorry about that, dude. So speaking of crone bug, I do have this guy going. He's making pixie dust, nutmage, ignium, and frost glass, and I believe we have made some libations. Smoke pearls, but they're made out of anemone cell. Think about it. I don't need any right now. We are also building a weaver bird. We'll get to name this guy. We don't have enough of these anymore. That's very exciting. Yeah, see pixie dust. So we have in our staff lounge, in our pantry, we have a spicy chai just waiting for somebody. I would drink that, by the way. I would totally sit in a scholarly chair. Although, to be honest, it does not look super comfortable. The impressive chair kind of looks more I don't know. Are either of them comfortable? I can't tell. It's Rim! What's up, Rimmage? Thank you for the raid, my friend. Double, toil and trouble, fire, burn, and cauldron bubble, cast a spell and stir the pot. Rimmage is here, and it's a raid that they have brought. How you doing, my friend? It's good to see you. Paracia doing? It's good to see you again. Hi, wingback chair, sipping spice chai. I mean, it's a look. It does fit my personality. It does fit my personality for sure. Sorry, I keep zooming out because I forget to click when I move off. So like right now I'm moving my cursor over to the OBS screen to go back in chat. But if I don't click on the OBS screen, both screens react to my scroll wheel, which is super weird. You prefer an overstuffed chair, really? You had to end early tonight since you have to be up early tomorrow. Do you have a bad day tomorrow? I have a bad day tomorrow. I got a bad day tomorrow. Before you go, Rim, since you have to be up early tomorrow, I'm sure you have to go do stuff. But you can now add a name to the queue that is not yours with exclamation mark, school me, and then at, but you can make up whatever you want following the at. If you don't do anything, if you just do exclamation mark, school me, it'll add Rimmage to the queue. But if you wanted to add, Mage Rim or something else that I just made up. So you could do that. You could have a name in the school. You have to go pick up your car from the shop. Goodbye money. Oh, that sucks. I mean, having a car is nice. I'm assuming you live in a area of the country where having a car is quite useful. When I grew up, I grew up in the New York City area and lots of people did not have cars and it was fine. But everywhere else I've lived without a car, you're kind of hopeless. Well, that's not true. When I lived in Chicago proper, we always lived close to an L stop, and that was fine. Although even then, we did have one car, me and Mrs. O, and it was useful for going grocery shopping or whatever. But you could get away without it. There are a few places that are walkable, but you do need one to get to work. Well, work. There you go. You got to have the work. I am now going into the opposite world where I'm working from home. And the big question is, do my kids get my car to drive themselves to school? Reliable public transportation is nice. Chicago, the L system was really good. That's the one that I am most familiar with as an adult. Although there were L deserts. Deserts are not the right word. Valleys would be more accurate, where you'd have to either do a really long walk or maybe take a bus to the L. But I don't know, whenever we were picking an apartment and we lived there for 10 years, we would just make sure it was walkable to the L, because you kind of had to. Okay, so staff lounge is good. Except for, does it have enough light? It does. These guys do not have enough light yet because they haven't been built. I'm not quite sure what to do with this room. I guess it could be a third archive at some point, but 2 might be enough. I got to figure out the relics though. So I plinth'd these 3 relics for what I thought were good reasons. I feel like this menu could use a redesign, but here they are. So Patch of the Strongman, I plinth'd it because of the Shattered Convocation. And Regenerative Foot, I plinth'd because of the Vivified Convocation. And then I discovered you have to have another relic of the same convocation in order to actually use it, because the person you summon in gets the second relic. So like I don't have another one for Shattered. And meanwhile, this is not leveling up, which is kind of dumb because it could level up, although, yeah, I mean, I guess constructing 1.5 times faster is pretty nice. I don't know what carving is. I don't think we've done any carving. But then this one, heal faster while on medical rest. I don't have anybody who can level it up yet, but it could get leveled pretty significantly and go to 34%. That could be theoretically useful. Or I could crush it for the freaking Gnosis shards. So I think I've made a mistake plinthing these because they're not doing me any good. Meanwhile, there might be other things that would be more logical to plinth. This one I plinthed because I thought, okay, Mage's Waterwork spells have an 18% chance to do +5 per cast, +1 Mage skill population cap. So I can now have 22 people in my school, and nobody can level this one. So this one I'm kind of okay with, but I really have to start thinking more carefully. I have so many freaking relics, and figuring out which ones to make to plinth if they are not just for the convocation, I'm not quite sure about. So this one, +2 luxury to all rooms, sounds not very interesting, but +6 luxury to all rooms sounds good, but I literally can't assign it to anybody. Should I plinth it? Because literally nobody can do it? And I could just get the +2. It seems like maybe plinthing Whispering Leaf would be good. I'm going to write that down. Until I get somebody who can use it, just get the free extra luxury. That might help. I need a Temperance Mage. This one is crazy. +125 max mana. You go, Marcin. And it could get up to 175. That's all. I mean, Trial XP +40%, I guess, is nice, but 125 max mana sounds really good. And Shen could use that too, but Marcin as a like air mage, and I think he might be a Wolfkin. His mana is not super high as I recall. I don't remember absolutely for sure. There's +40% trial XP again. +1 chance to prevent knockout in battle. 1% though? And it can only go to 2%? That doesn't sound very good. Same. 33% chance for +1 Gnosis shards on skill gain that could go to +2. That actually sounds nice, but it needs to be leveled. Looks like Noodles will level it. Mr. Brain, you keep working to level up the lower cap ones so you can pulverize them. But you must have good ones plinthed. What kind of stuff do you think about when you're thinking about what to plinth? Here's one that's it's the same, but it's already leveled. But +90 max mana, +60 max HP. Why am I not giving that to Noodles? Stalwart Top. Does he have something better? Let me write that down. Stalwart top to Noodles. Because it could get one more, and if it gets one more, it goes to 105. You're looking for ones with attune powers that aren't that great, but decent plinth powers. Yeah, same. I guess this is what I'm trying to do right now. This hasty notebook. Oh, if this gets to level 10 or even level 9, plus 3 Gnosis shards. Hasty notebook to Noodles. Noodles is very popular. These I just got. I did a battle, an outdoors. It was Saucy Sorceress's third trial outside upstairs battle, and we got these whirlwind goggles that Noodles can't do because he's not level 12. This one can get to +4 once we can do it for him. That'd be nice. +60 speed, though. Lots of people can use speed. And that can go to +80 if it gets all the way to level 16 someday. Okay, this one, airwork spells, +5 conviction for 4 hours after an air task. Interesting. Whispering digit. To air person. I feel like I might have two, and it's only level 1. So it has a ways to go. Now this one is leveled. +1 to air skill cap, though. I gave that to you, Mr. Brain, I'm sure for a reason. But once you yourself hit level 8 naturally, if you can, maybe I take that back. But for right now, giving you that air skill cap sounds good. This one is assigned to Skelly, which is kind of dumb. Should probably give that to Marcin, because I think Marcin is an air guy. You love the added conviction relics? Yeah, they sound nice to me. Mage's dark work spells have a +1 to dark skill cap attuned to Alhazred. That's good. Attuned to Fiona. Same thing, but better. +1 to dark skill cap attuned to Sif. These are my 3 darks. So they've all got +1 to their dark skill cap. And Sif is the only one who will eventually maybe hit level 14. So he's the right one to have this. +10 conviction for 4 hours after an earth task. Makes sense for Shen to have that. Mr. Brain has got Gnosis shards when gaining earth skill. That's a weird one for you. Recreation needs fills 1.5 times faster. That's kind of nice. Although not, amazing. But the +1 to mage skill population cap for earth would be nice. Okay, so Foot Merrymaker. Who could get that? Maybe Jen? Hope? Hope's eventually going to be retired, but whatever. New guy, Ulysses? He won't be able to do it. I'm not sure Hope can do it either. I don't know if she's 5 yet. This is attuned to Wolfkin Puck, and it's what's allowing him to do the level 4 fire. Saucy, fully leveled. +40 speed, +20 power for at Death's Door. If he's at Death's Door, wait a minute. At Death's Door, doesn't that mean they're for 24 hours after they were at Death's Door? It's not written that way. It says when it's Death's Door, but I think it means after. You love the added conviction relics. Yeah. I need more of those. But right now I'm trying to figure out what's a plinth. And all of these are I want to give them to people. But this one, though, if somebody has been just at Death's Door, then they're not going back into battle for 24 hours. And Cheese can't level this. Saucy eventually could. But also, Let's see. The plinth power. Oh, it could get better. It could get a lot better. It's a 10 already, right? It can get a little better. +5 versus +6. This might be, if they are doing an 18% chance to do +5 per cast, that implies that every 5 times they do a cooking, they'll get roughly 5 times, they'll get an extra +5 whatever. And then it would add one to the mage skill population cap. But fundamentally, what it means is the school could go to then 23 students. Awful relic for attuned, yeah, but great plinth power. So the spiritual droplet, it's not going to level any further with cheese. I'd have to give it to is that true? If he's capped out, does the relic gain XP with him if he does stuff? That I don't know how that works. He's at level 10 already. Can it go to a level 11 just by being on him when he's doing stuff? Or is it stuck at level 10 because he's stuck at level 10 and I have to give it to Saucy? Yes, which one? Yes, but I said both things. Tell me which one, brain. I feel like this would make the cooking more efficient. Level only matters for when you attune it. Right. But I'm saying it is with cheese right now, but he's at level 10 and he's not going any higher because there's no chance I'm giving him a tier 3 wand, I don't think. I mean, maybe I will. I like cheese. I have a soft spot for that guy, but the tier 3 fire wands scare me. It can keep growing past levels of the mage. So I could keep this with cheese till it hits 13. Or I could plinth it and make cheese and Wolfkin Puck and everybody else more effective. That's the first one I've seen that I've thought maybe plinth. Spiritual droplet. These are the same kind of thing, of course. Mage research is 2 times faster. I like Shomaneki, but he's... Oh, wait a minute. Oh, he can't do that because level 12. He's got this 1.5 one. And it's barely moving. It might be new. It might be new. Whoa. Plus 10 conviction while sleeping in a private quarters or common room assigned to Skelly. That's unfortunate because she can't benefit from that in any way because she is an introvert and she is in a room with Shomaneki and it is not a private quarters. And I don't think it ever can be. I think, wait a minute. What does a private quarters require? Because she does not like mundane sleeping. So I leveled her bedroom to 50 luxury. Look at this shit. But I don't think that's enough. Yeah, it's just an austere bedroom. And it's never good. It's adjacent to the common room. So it can't even be a bedroom, much less a private. That's a shame. So I've got this great thing. Nobody else but Skelly. Skelly must have had it when it was a lower level. Otherwise, I don't know how I would have assigned it to her. Shit. Maybe someday I will have a lightning mage who is not... No, because if they're a lightning mage... Okay, well, maybe someday she'll have a private quarters. It is enough. No, but it's here, wait a minute. You think I could make this into a private quarters? The silent. It's never going to be silent because it's next to the common room. I'd have to move her bedroom, which is fine. I could do that someday. Like the other stuff I could do. I could give it a door. I could give it a fancy bed eventually. Um, I think I could give it a large window, although I'd have to move the wind chimes. But making it not adjacent to a common room, I just can't do. I don't think. I don't see a logical way to do that. I'd have to, I mean, I could give her another bedroom someday, and maybe I will. Right now, though, it's kind of a wasted relic. Except in as much as she is leveling it. This one nobody can get. Oh my gosh. Nature work. Mage crafts wands 2 times faster. Greta doesn't do a lot of wand crafting, but okay, fine. +1 to nature skill cap for Saucy. That's weird. Why don't I give that to Greta instead? Saucy would not be able to take this back, but Greta is the nature mage. Living incisor. There's many of these that maybe should be changed. Which it's a shame you can't do from this screen. Conviction while learning or teaching, conviction while learning or teaching, conviction while learning or teaching. This one I've put on the plinth. Mage Bruise, Cultist Convocation. Now this one's interesting because I've got a bunch of Cultist Convocation ones. So I could summon in... I got a ton of Ravens, though. This one's full up at +11 power and 70 HP. Saucy's benefiting from that. I've got a bunch of human convocations. Why would I want humans, though? They seem to kind of suck. What are humans good for? I've yet to figure that out. +15 max mana and 2 speed. +15 max mana and 1 power. Look at this. 60 HP, 60 mana, and 12 speed. No wonder Cheese is such a badass. 50, 50, and 10. Hope. What a waste. I hate you. All right, so I don't know. I'm overwhelmed by all of this, but I wrote down like 12 different things that I could do. Like Shen, I wrote down that you should have the foot of the merrymaker. Sorry. Clearly that's not it. Okay, so I could give you the foot of the merrymaker. It would replace the dusty pack. Ah. The dusty pack is good for you, though. But you'd level it. And if you leveled the foot of the merrymaker, it would get slightly better. Or I could plinth it and just take it as is, because the plinth power is as good as it gets. Humans can recover the mana. Right. Humans in this game are just as average as they are in D&D. They do seem to have high mana caps. And they can have that mana burst where they don't actually use mana. But, like, other than that, I don't know. Like, actually, I like Shen as a... not Shen, Shomaneki as a researcher. Like, he uses a lot of mana in doing research, and he doesn't have to refill it very often. Hey, Mr. G! Welcome in, my friend. I think maybe I plinth this guy and get the mage skill population cap. So what if I plinth Foot o' the Merrymaker? Wherever my plinths are. And I can deplinth this guy. Foot. Yeah, this one. Okay. Select for display. Does that happen automatically? Or does somebody have to go do it? Somebody has to go do it. Okay. All right, so I didn't make that change with Shen. There was the Whispering Leaf. I didn't write down anybody for that, though. Does that mean that I was thinking I would plinth it? Leaf. +2 luxury for all rooms and nobody can do it. Yeah, so why not? Why not plinth that shit? Mr. G, how's your night going? Shomaneki, you just heard they have a ton of mana. Don't know how. Don't know if it's that simple. Hell, don't even know if it's true. I mean, I don't have a lot of humans because I seem not to like them very much, but you are an A for mana, and I think you could be an S for mana. Post midnight. Post midnight. Yeah, it's late for you, my friend. Okay, noodles. Noodles. Let's figure out what you can get. This is the only one you can get, and you've got it on that level. This one is the only one you can get, and you've got. What about this one? This one you can get 4 different things, except, aha, you can't get them because you are only level 3. That's why I haven't given them to you. Okay, and then I wrote down Whispering Digit to Air Person. So let's see about Marcin as an air person. Holy cow, he's got 5 different relic possibilities. Jesus. Okay, take that, Marcin. Can't do that. Nothing. Nothing. Wow. That's great. Okay, and then I wrote down spiritual droplet. What is a spiritual droplet? This is, what is this doing? Oh, that's adding to my water cap. Droplet. Huh. Well, I don't actually see it anywhere. Okay. Well, maybe I made it up. All right. I think enough of this. Kind of boring to watch me go through that. I haven't answered you. How did I get you to go further than level 6? I gave you a tier 2 wand, my friend. You have a tier 2 lightning wand, which raised you, even as a member of my original faculty, which you are, to level 10. And if someday I give you a level 3 wand, my understanding is that would take you even higher to like level 14, perhaps. Yes, tier 2 wands and tier 3 wands enhance level cap. Now, they do come with needs, and in lightning, it's an introversion need. So my 2 lightning mages sleep by themselves, and I've put them on slightly alt schedules that hopefully do nothing. I mean, I might as well give this to you. Maybe you can level it. Oh. Okay. I'm torn. I think I would like Barry to have the other one if she can, but I'm not sure. She might be full. Can't have that. You have that. Ah. Yeah, well, there's no way I'm giving up this for that. Okay, Al-Hazred is the other one, right? I think he might have everything. Plinth, nothing. Restores 15 mana per hour, restores 30 mana when passing turn in battle. I don't take him into battle very much, but that is better. But he can't level it. Shouldn't I give him the one that he can level? Yeah, okay. All right, so we've done some stuff. I don't know if it's good stuff. We've done some stuff. Hey, Zip, they get additional needs. They do. Every wand type comes with needs, and you have to and look. So let me show you their conviction. So this fourth row is the need you get from the tier 2 wand, and if you go to tier 3 wand, apparently it makes the need bar drain faster. And what the type of need is depends on the wand. So the lightning tier 2 is always introversion. The fire is always victory. The air is always kinetophilia. The earth is terra firma. The dark is moonlight. And the water is extroversion. And I don't. Oh, and nature is sunlight. And you can read up about them, but basically you have to manage them a little more carefully because when this goes down, their break risk gets high. And the hardest ones to manage in some ways are fire. Because the victory condition, they must fight or hunt. They must fight or hunt. And if they don't do it, they get very, very, very peeved. And here it is, itching for action. We're already at a level 5 or -5 here. And then Saucy over here looks okay because I think she was in a battle just at the end of last day. But like they don't get, he's at a 0. Here it is, triumphant. She's at a 0. I don't know if it ever is positive. It might only be a negative. Buttered toast is buttered toast is a good jelly bean. I would take that. I would totally take a buttered toast jelly bean. And I don't even love buttered toast. Okay, so I brought in this mage at the end, and we are going to raffle off the name for this guy, Ulysses, right now. Werewolf. Ironically, werewolf is a vivified. Werewolf is a vivified. And Mr. Brain, I'm going to take werewolf off the queue so you can add another one if you want to. Werewolf the Vivified has S tier health, B tier mana, C tier speed, which is not bad for a Vivified, and C tier power, which is not bad for a Vivified. I actually think that this guy could turn out to be a pretty decent tank someday. He does have the regenerative patch, which just heals a tiny little bit while on medical rest. Whatever. He's leveling it up. He can't do this one. And this one's assigned to you, Shomaneki. Although, honestly, this guy would probably level it faster. His trials are pet a refining beast. That will happen. Eat in a room with 6 students or staff. That will happen. Defeat 3 enemy parties with recommended mage level 4 or higher. That'll be harder because I'm not going to take him to those battles, honestly. But yeah, so we are down to 17 out of 22 students. We brought in Werewolf because I felt like I didn't have enough Earth. And I also wanted to try the plinthing thing, so I summoned a Vivified on purpose. But I actually want to bring in a couple more now because I just got to keep, you're a school. And if you don't have students as a school, what are you even doing? So we're going to summon in a couple more. I'm always on the lookout for a good dark. Feel like another nature is not crazy. And maybe another lightning. Hey, Swordfish. How are you doing? What does plinthing time mean? So what does plinthing time mean? So there are these, I created up here an archive, and in the archive there are relic plinths, and you put relics on the plinths, and then it gives more power to your school. Raspberry lime spindrift. That's funny. You got a carbonated beverage for your jelly bean. How are you doing, my kid? How was your day? What did you guys do today? Swordfish, if you would like to be in the school, You just have to do exclamation mark school me, and then you'll get added to the queue, and you can be one of the students that I am summoning in. You're doing great. I love hearing that. How am I? I'm good. I had a hard day, but I survived my hard day, and I'm going to be just fine. I need 15 smoke pearls. Somebody needs to get these. Not that. Get me my 15 smoke pearls, you jackanapes. Where are my haulers at? Because I just used 60 smoke pearls. Move it over here before it gets rained on. Or fogged. Bristlecone. Wood. I have to do something with these trapdoor vines. I've been totally ignoring them. 5 more smoke pearls. Okay, unless these are being counted, we have way more smoke pearls than I think the game thinks we have. Maybe it doesn't. I don't know if it counts me as having those or not. Probably not. School me. So it just adds you to a list. You are on the list because you did it. And then when we get a kid to name or anything to name, I do a thing kind of like in Cult of the Lamb, and it picks somebody randomly from the list. So there are 4 people on the list right now. You, Super Destructo, Baudelaire, who is named by Darkened Oracle, because you don't necessarily have to. Yeah, because it doesn't tell you that you did it. I don't have any control over it. And it's a pretty minimal interface. Which, if the game does well, I'm sure they will add to. But right now it's pretty minimal. All right, I'm just queuing these up for the choppers. So that they have work to do. Look at our crazy school, Swordfish. That's our greenhouse over there. This is a stairway you have to go up to get to this room, because even though this room is on top of this room, you can't go from this room to this room. It's Emma! How are you doing, Emma? How was your Valheim? You had a very interesting title. It was something like Roman soldiers are trained, Vikings are born, I think. I don't remember if that's correct. Welcome in, Raiders. Swordfish and Azim here. I'm Azim. Swordfish is usually with me on mic, but right now he's off in Colorado or Utah or somewhere like that. So he's only in chat, but he can hear me and he can see you. We are playing Mind Over Magic, and when I say playing, I mean we're admiring my school, and at some point I am going to unpause. Silly Valheim dad jokes are the vibe. Oh, I love that. I love a silly dad joke, Valheimish or not. Valheim, even better. How are you doing, my friend? Are you well? Pina colada. That's a good jelly bean. If you like coconut. If you don't like coconut, see, I arranged for him to eat by himself because he's got that introversion trait, Shomaneki. Yeah, pina colada, that kicks. Okay. So, let me unpause time and just let some things happen. Well, people are mostly sleeping right now because it's 2 a.m, but, things will happen. I'll make the time move a little faster. Oh, I've got to do this fight down here to open up this part of the school too. You do like coconut flavor? You don't like coconut shavings? I hate coconut shavings, and I am so on coconut flavor. I like coconut flavor in some things. Coconut shavings I hate. Hey, Carrie P. You got to go, Swordfish. Thank you for stopping in. I hope I get to talk to you tomorrow morning. It's night here too. Yeah, you are an hour later than me, so it's even later at night. Have a good sleep. I'll let you know tomorrow if you get in the school. If we summon enough kids, you will. Okay, we got Vigo. Vigo is a dark human. Is that good? Oh. I love you too, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Carrie, you started a Valheim server with friends a few weeks ago, and you're going to kill fodder tomorrow night. You're trolling me. How long ago did me and Swordfish start? I don't know. Maybe a year? I mean, we're definitely slow playing the Valheim. That is for sure. We've got Vigo, human, dark mage, and Winston, the vivified nature mage? I don't know. It wasn't years ago, Swordfish. Stop it. Stop it. Are those the only two we did? I think maybe we did a third one. I think we did a lightning. So we'll let the third one come in and then we'll name all the students. I am slow. No rush. Okay. Ooh, a shattered lightning mage. That could be very interesting. You're starving? Lather your face in food? Go lather your face in food, Emma. Thank you for the raid. Marcin, you might skip school today. Why aren't you asleep, young man? Yes, it's 10 o'clock, Swordfish. Go to bed. But first, let's see if Swordfish gets named as one of these kids. Okay, this is minimal. This is Baudelaire. And this is Super Destructo. That's hilarious. Out of the random picks, Swordfish is the only one on the list that didn't get in. Next time, Swordfish. Next time. Okay, minimal or dark mage. C in health. Not great for dark. B in power. Well, terrible for dark. Good mana. But I have a feeling this guy is not going to be on the last. Destroy 10 objects. Okay. Dance in a room with an enchantophone and no other students or staff present. We can make that happen. Pet refining beast. Okay, we can do these. The destruction part is a little annoying. And there are no relics you can have. Great. Awesome. Love it. Okay. Let's see Baudelaire. Baudelaire, the... Oh, we got an ad. Let's pause for ads. Ads.
Steps in the night, slow treads light.
That's the wrong song. Hang on. Where's the ad music? Where's the ad music? Here we go. Here's the ad music. All right, we're back. Turn that off. Let's take a look here. Well, oh, by the way, I decided during the break that I deserve to have the last of the ciders. So I've just cracked the last of my Humboldt Cider Company cherry ciders. I'm very excited. I'm going to take a drink right now. Damn, that is tasty. Woo! Okay. Baudelaire is an S tier health, as you'd expect for a vivified. F in speed, so that's not great. But C in mana and B in power is not bad. SCFB. Let's just compare to Jackie, my initial faculty vivified. SCFB, SDBB. So Baudelaire is better in mana and worse in speed, and the same in power. And he's pretty good, but she does run out of mana. And if I gave Baudelaire some kind of speed relic, maybe. What's the affinities? Ooh, dark. And earth. Kind of interesting. Just the two that are right next to that. And I know that that's random. So that means that a loam conjurer or a life cycle conjurer. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think Baudelaire has a chance to stick with us. You love that a vivified got the name. That's one about great things about being an adult. You can decide you deserve a treat and make it happen. I know. Well, if you have it in the house at least, and I had it in the house, it was my last one, and this week is a bad week at work, Barry. We launched a restructuring today, and restructuring, as you're probably aware, is company speak for a bunch of you don't work here anymore. And today I laid off 5 people, 2 of whom I have known for over 20 years. Hell, one of them hired me, and I'm senior to him now, but he was at my wedding. I've known him for 26 years or 25 years. He literally hired me. I've known him since before I worked at the company. And we got close really quickly. I've babysat his kids when they were little. Both of his kids are in college or post-college now, but when they were little, before I had kids, and when my oldest kid was born, he was one of the first people I called. And today I told him his job is ending. And he was super gracious about it. I had given him some hints as best I could. So actually he had prepared himself a little bit. And so today was not the worst it could have been, although I told Grudge. So for those of you who don't know, one of Eternal Grudge's taglines is your emotional support background stream. And she kind of was today. Like, I had her on mute most of the day. I didn't say a word. I didn't even check in. But between those meetings, I was just turning on and listening to her do the art. And it was really fun. Hey, Asian Glow, how you doing? Asian Glow, your student graduated, but you can get back in with an ! School me if you want a new student. That's allowed. You can get another one. Good to see you again, my friend. Restructuring is a word you're going to use a lot in the future. Yeah, probably. Anyway, I'm excited about Baudelaire here. Defeat 3 enemy parties with recommended 2 or higher. We can do that. Cast while craving recreation. We could make that happen by taking away your recreation. Ward and underschool ward. Okay, we can make these 3 happen. And I think Baudelaire may be a keeper. I do not. despite not having a relic that I can assign. But I don't have a ton of nature mages. Jen has got nature as a second. Hope we're going to retire because she's cursed. And Greta is a nature mage, but she didn't go through an apprenticeship. I like her. She's great, but she's only single skilled. Whereas Baudelaire could be a nature earth or a nature dark. I'm kind of intrigued by nature dark for somebody who's got S tier health and B tier power. That could be a badass. Like what's Saucy got? Not Saucy, Skelly. Skelly, you're my most powerful dark user at the moment. ABA. ABA. So a little better than Baudelaire with the SCB, but the S matters a lot because some of their key spells, their key offensive spells are health drainers. And then Sif is SBD. So better on the mana than Baudelaire, but a lot worse on the power. So Baudelaire, I think Nature Dark is feeling interesting to me right now. Okay, and then let's see Super. Super Destructo is a Shattered Lightning, B health, which is to be expected for a Shattered, and then BBB. Nothing very special here. Nothing very special. And air and dark. What is a lightning dark? Whenever this mage casts a non-attack spell, a random and that's Skelly. Skelly's a lightning dark. And then lightning, what was your other one? Lightning air. That's just you feel good about yourself. Okay, I don't know if Super is a keeper yet, but we might as well give you a relic to level up. And that's the only one. Cast. Feed 2 enemies. Okay, I can do that. So Baudelaire and Super want to fight. Eat bitter gruel. Okay, I can make that happen. I can make that happen by making it so you basically only eat bitter gruel. Except I don't have any bitter gruel. So if I do that, you're going to starve. I will allow you to eat gut berries, and then let me make sure somebody makes bitter gruel. No, we don't have any because nobody's making it because nobody wants it. But we'll just make 15. Do X times. And then you wanted 15. And if I make it so nobody else can eat it, and just let Super eat it, then Super will eat it. I think. We'll see if that works. We'll see how that goes. You convince your mom to let you skip school. Good for you, Marcin. Under the circumstance, I'm not going to advocate for people skipping school, but under the circumstance, I think you've got a good reason for it. What was the command to join again? Ancient Glow, ! School me, no spaces, like this. Whoops. So if you do this, it adds your name. But if you do something like this, I just turned this on today, you can actually make up a name if you @ it, but you can only do one because it'll only let you have one in the queue at a time. So you have to decide which one you're going to do. Wait a minute. That one just gave me me again. I think that part of it may be bugged, but it was definitely working before. That's how we ended up with Baudelaire. Okay. New students need a teacher, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Okay. We need to do this fight. And you know what? Why don't we just take a couple of the new kids who want to do fights, because why not? The Baudelaire And Super, you guys can come. And let's bring Marcin because these guys are weak to air. And let's bring Cheese because I don't think Cheese has gotten to kill anything in a while. And he's really good at it. This fight will be kind of a joke. I keep this fight alive. I let this fight come back because it's so low level now. Your major is in digital transformation and optimization of processes. Oh yeah, so you're going to be putting all people out of jobs. You try to focus more on gaining revenue than reducing costs as a way to help a company survive. I mean, here's the thing, Zep. If a company is in trouble, you have to reduce cost first so that they have time to get to gaining revenue. That is literally what my company is doing right now. That's why this is happening. So totally get it. But yeah. This costs so much freaking mana. It costs 75%. So I'm just going to do the fireball. It won't kill them, but it might put them where somebody else can. Now, Marcin could also do a fireball. Look at this. Marcin has so much freaking mana. He can do 334 damage. That's insane. That is insane. But the multi-strike attacks an enemy 2 times at his level, and they are weak, so it will do effectively 4 damage. This will do 60, which means he can get rid of that guy. Asian Glow, you are in the queue. Let you be in denial, Zip? Yeah. Sorry, bud. Marcin, you are powerful. Your fire is powerful. Your air, I think, is helpful too. Okay. You are new, so you can literally only do this. But you might as well do it. And then Baudelaire, you are new, so you can literally only do this. So you might as well do it. Kill. Oh, you got the crit. Nice. Good job, Cheese. Marcin. God, I kind of want you to do one just because it's so ridiculous. Look at how overpowered that is. You did more than, you did like 3 times his health. Hilariously, the only damage we have taken so far is Marcin using health to, or no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. I was thinking about Dark. You actually got hit, but not very, very much. You'll be fine. You were filing your nails at 3 a.m. Why? All right. Yeah, time to be done with this fight. Okay, that should get Baudelaire and Super each a point, plus some experience. And, you know, we get some iron and stone, which is always nice. There it is. Okay. So I do have the Greater Wand Transfigurator, which means that I can give people tier 3 wands. What I don't think I have is any tier 3 wands, though. They're partying. I feel like I queued up some tier 3 wands. Maybe? Did I? Okay, yes. I've queued up an air wand and a fire wand. I think these are the only ones we have, but we don't have the ingredients. We need ash parchment for the air wand, and we need 1 more potion of recharging for the fire wand. I think I queued up that potion of recharging too. We need 5 of them. Is that what you're making, Jackie? There it is. We have it now. Hang on. Okay. Hang on. Oh, yes. We can make Fire Wand 3. Let me put it at the top. Now, let me put the Air Wand 3 at the top. We can't make it yet, but I'm going to want one. And I think we'll just always want them to have one. Just in case. Yeah, those are the only tier 3 wands we've got. So we can make a fire wand tier 3. And then the question is, do I give it to Cheese or do I give it to Saucy? I think I give it to Saucy because she will level to the next level faster and then become faculty. So if I give it to Cheese, it will let him get to like level 14. But if I give it to Saucy, I think it lets her get to level 18 after she becomes faculty. So if I can only make one, I think I give it to her first. Also, because she's a double major, it's easier to bring her to fights, which is important for managing that super hard victory condition. I think. I mean, I'm just making shit up, but this is what I've heard. This is what I've heard. Fire. How do I have 2 out of 3? Oh, because Wolfkin Puck. So actually, when I bring Saucy in, I won't be able to have any more fire mages on faculty unless I plinth something allowing me to get more. Which I have done twice. I did it with earth so far, and I did it with water. Just when I had them. We are getting a poll for climate. Oh. Huh. What are you guys going to vote for? Golden berries, cold snap, or fungal bloom? Golden berries is the good one, just so you know. I don't think I've ever had cold snap, and then fungal bloom makes all these spore shrooms and void caps bloom everywhere, which is good resource-wise, but also gives people like itch. You know, like they have allergic reactions to it. Which, you know, it is what it is. More void shroom. I got to turn off the pausing for that because I'm literally growing them. Like on purpose. Although they will appear in these rooms that don't have enough light. What are you doing? Oh, you're dropping off materials. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that. Everything looks like it's going fine. We have made 5 of the 10 bitter gruels already. And the only one who can eat them is what's his name? Super. Oh, we've made 9 of them already. So Super's going to be fine. He's going to get that one. We've got 1 vote for fungal bloom and 1 vote for cold snap. Just FYI. You can be heard. Stuff is being built now in the greenhouse. Finally. They still haven't gotten to these at the 3rd level, and I don't quite know why. If I was going to do this again, if I was going to start over, which I will someday, the value of a hallway on this level is becoming really important and really obvious to me. Because being able to go up into individual private rooms off of a hallway would be really nice. Possible break risk from Marcin. Marcin, what the hell? Hell, dude, what's your problem? Trauma. Weakened life for... Oh, you were at death's door and now you have trauma. That's why. For 4.7 days, you have weakened life force. So you have -5 conviction from that. And you have this spore shroom rash. That's what I was talking about. I got to do something with the spore shrooms. You're pretty good, though. You just happen to be way below... But your conviction... Oh, here it is. You're famished. You're really hungry. Why? Why won't you go eat? You are confused and slowed. Can I tell you to eat? Where are you? You're literally eating. Okay. You literally just ate. Hang on. Let's look at you again now. Now you're fine because you ate. Oh my God. Sometimes I think the game jumps the gun a little bit on that one. Your AC is not working again? That sucks. Did you miss anything? There's a vote going on right now for what kind of climate effect the game is going to give me. Cold Snap, Fungal Bloom, or Golden Berries, and it's tied 1-1 on Cold Snap and Fungal Bloom. You could be the deciding vote. Okay, I'm just going to change this. This is getting too annoying. Settings, gameplay, auto pause options. Let's take away void shrooms. Um, Fungal bloom wins. Oh, great. Thanks. I'm going to take away void shrooms and gremlins just because mostly they are spawning in controlled circumstances. Not 100% of the time, like this one, but they come in with a harvest and the harvester comes get them. So at least when the harvester can reach them. So I don't feel like I have to micromanage it as much. The rain has started and we don't have lightning rods. Maybe I should make Amantha do this. You don't need to cook more bitter gruel right now. Hey, Mary, how you doing? I see you. You are the deciding vote, but you bet you're wrong. Well, wrong. I mean, it's a matter of opinion, I guess, right? Okay, can you build these lightning rods so I don't lose the roof? Assemble lightning rod. And assemble lightning rod. And then how about windows? Can I queue up the windows, please? Thank you. Maybe these windows too, so I stop getting these spore shrooms or void caps. Awesome. Okay, go to work. I love these magic supports. This is so great because otherwise I would have had to build a stupid column and I would have used all my iron. You got your Windet and Gang plushie set and you're so happy. Good for you, Mary. And you got a mimosa. Arsene, you've never painted your nails before. You don't know what you're going to paint them. You should paint little, well, did you see what Oracle put in the, was it in the arts and crafts? Oracle has these fantastic Don't Starve Together nail sets. They're amazing. They're amazing. Like just the artistic talent. Incredible. Yeah, spore shrooms. Fungal bloom emerges. This means mushrooms of all types abound. Bramble spawn. I don't think I know what bramble spawn is. Will invade a room if it grows to full size. I'm not sure I've ever seen one of those. Honey drop destroyed by water. Shit. That sucks. I mean, I'm growing stuff, but it's still annoying. Raven cultists perform better in battle. Okay, maybe we should do some of those. Should we continue to explore the spine and get eyeballs and stone and sculpstone, or iron? We always need more iron. I'm going to go do this one. Okay, what do we got here? We have ember golems. They are strong to fire and weak to water. The annoying thing is when you kill them, they lava the killer. Incoming air attacks do two times damage and remove the gravel. Oh, I have this thing now, by the way, where you can swap the terrain of allied or enemy combat slots, which is kind of interesting. And I think it's because I made this Sal Alum broth. So I am going to move the earthen armor up. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Is that it? I can only do it once. Oh, maybe I should move the gravel up. Because the hallowed ones are not as big a deal as the ember golems. But they're going to attack in the front. So I don't know. I think that's kind of the right thing to do. You appreciate the compliment. You're still very much learning. Listen, I was incredibly impressed. Oracle. Okay. So water and air are my win conditions here. So who are my water and air people? Mr. Brain is literally water and air, so that's freaking genius. Get in here, Brain. Marcin, you are air, but you're also fire. But you're incredibly tanky, and ravens are stronger in battle. Well, you've got high mana. I'm going to bring you. Noodles is water, but only level 3. That would be crazy for this battle. Berry is water, super tanky, and has the earth backup. I like that. And then Sif is water, super tanky, the tankiest. I'm going to put Sif over here because he's so tanky. And he could benefit too. So a lot of water and air. I think we have the right combos generally. Plus we have the dark if we want to do something weird. Hey, Cherish, how you doing? Good to see you. You posted it in Arts, Crafts, and Food. Yeah, go take a look at it, Marcin. It's truly amazing. Truly amazing. Okay, now what about potions? Berry with a mana potion. Marcin, I gave a Dragonfire Flask, which attacks a throwable flask that attacks for 150, and I think maybe attacks everybody. I have never tried one before, but I'm kind of excited about it. We also have Bravery Potions and Calming Potions and a Miasma Flask and a Lightning in a Bottle. And the Revival Flask, which I don't really get. Hey, GTB, how you doing? You want some bad dad husband advice, GTB? I can do that. Let me figure out the rest of this battle first. Sif's super tank and the recharge potion I think is good. And Barry's got a little protection and can put up her armor, so maybe the mana recharge is good because her mana is also on the lighter side. Let's do the battle. Hey, Saucy, you're just in time because GTB wants some bad dad/husband advice. Now, GTB, I don't think you're necessarily in this phase of life yet, but you can never prepare too early, so I'm glad you're thinking ahead. Possible break risk from Noodles. Oh, because Noodles is fully edumacated and ready for his wand, I bet. Famished. Okay, you're probably going to go eat, though, and then you'll be fine. So, okay. So here's my advice for you, GTB, and I want you to, you're going to need to follow, you're going to need to file this away for when you're married. And I say wife because I happen to have a wife, but you'll be married. It could also work in a long-term relationship. You might be in a long-term relationship right now. So, when your significant other tells you that there are no clean bowls for dinner because you forgot to run the dishwasher, do not hand them a pot and tell them that it's basically just a large bowl. They hate that. They will hit you over the head with it. You will have a concussion and you will have to go to the hospital. There you go. Write that down. It may not happen next year. It may not happen 10 years from now. Someday, you're not going to run the dishwasher and they're going to be annoyed at you. And you're going to think, I can just give them a really large pot. Don't do it. I have the lumps. I've got the scars. Okay, Mr. Brain, you are first. And I think... Air is going to do 2x damage because of the gravel. It's going to remove the gravel, but your multi-strike does 3 damage. It hits them 3 times 2. So you will do 36 times 6. You're going to do like 200. What? You're going to do over 200 damage, like 204 damage or something in that neighborhood. Yeah, you did. They went from 510 to 294. So you did 216, in fact. That's pretty freaking good. Okay, now, Barry, I think you should armor up because you are a tank and you've got protection. The husband and you eat cereal out of Tupperware containers or coffee mugs when the bowls are all dirty. I mean, here's the thing, Saucy. When you suggest it, it's fine. But when the husband suggests it, that's when they get in trouble. You didn't know you had to walk your dishwasher? You got to walk the dishwasher. You just end up eating cinnamon toast and drinking coffee. The cinnamon toast part sounds good. If you turn mine into either a chai or some tea with honey, I'm there with you. Okay, Marcin, you also have the multi-strike, but you only have it twice because your air is not as developed as Mr. Brain's, I guess. Or maybe your power is not as developed. I'm not sure why. I'll have to look at that. Now you have fire, but these guys are resistant to fire and you're not going to be able to attack the guys in the back. I think maybe, but on the other hand, this will still do over 100 damage. But I kind of think you should put a shield on these guys up front. Chai is really good. Yeah, special wife privileges are real. Look at that. They did nothing. That one hit, but only for 15. Okay, now you are a powerful Sith, and you can do this flow for water, and it will lower their power and speed. And I think that's what you should do. And I think we should just keep attacking this guy because the more we can get the enemies out, the better. We dodge. We're back to the beginning. Okay. Mr. Brain, you're going to go again. Now, you're not going to get the double attack on this one, though. So you'll only get 36 times 3. That's going to be 108. Or you could do the torrent, which will do double damage. That's 96. It's almost as good for 5 less mana. And you have low mana. And I only give you a regular potion of recharging to restore 50. So... Oh, or I could have you go high mana and you could... no, I got to conserve the mana, I think. Although this... well, gosh. This is going to do triple damage because it'll do 2 against this guy and 1 against that guy. I think save it, though. Let's use this one. And let's just... Oh. This is interesting. You're actually going to give armor to Barry and do double damage. That's... okay. That's actually pretty good. Barry, you should do... You've still got your mana, and it's pretty high, and you're up front. You should do this one. You unintentionally worried Barry today? How did you do that? Coffee is all yours, but you and husband share the chai? She reached out after Discord outed you for having been playing Dyson Sphere program for 60 hours. 60 hours straight? 60 hours straight? We should just keep doing high damage water attacks. They're, I don't know why their counterattacks are doing no damage to us. I'm kind of confused, but it's working. Maybe it's because their power has been so lowered that it's basically lowered to 0. Okay, Marcin, your multi-strike is looking pretty good now. You can take this guy out. You get the kill. It's been running for 59 hours. Is this a sim game where you just leave it on and while you're not playing? I don't know the game, but it sounds interesting. Let me just check everybody's health. Barry's full. Marcin's good. Mr. Brain's full. Sif's down 100, but he starts so freaking high. Sif's health is insane. I think it's vivified S tier, but I also think there might be a relic on it. Okay, Mr. Brain. 108. Or 126. But for double the mana. And it would be almost all of your mana. I could do 2 of these. I think this is the way to go. It's a factory builder, so you're collecting research and researching overnight. Got you. Got you. Yeah, the counterattack does nothing. I think it might be because they're soaked or something. Now, Marcin is losing health at the end of every turn to the lava. That's annoying. But, gosh, Marcin, should we use your potion? Let's see. Oh, no, it's a recharging. Oh, it's Barry's turn. It's Barry's turn. You don't need a recharging potion yet. You need to do flow 2 for high mana. Nice. Okay, Sif, you could miasma everybody, but it's a waste because the hollowed ones are resistant to dark. You could shadow cloak. I honestly think that you should do the flow also, though. This will kill him. Would I prefer fighting 200 horses the size of a chicken or 1 chicken the size of a horse? 1 chicken the size of a horse. Absolutely. Easy peasy. Chickens are easily distracted. Okay, Marcin. Now we can go after these guys with fire, Marcin. Let's just do crazy ass damage. Oh, or wait. The gravel, though. If you do this, you'll do over 200 damage. That's the way to go. Oh, you did it twice. You took that. You one-shotted him. You one-shotted him. Okay, and then Mr. Brain, you... I think you just do damage. Because they're weak. That's right. They're weak to air. Oh, that's perfect. Okay, and then... Gosh, Barry, you haven't gotten to use your earth stuff once. Do it. Have fun with it. Hey, Jarl Javi. Hey, Leo. How you guys doing? You would fight a dinosaur? You grew up with chickens and wouldn't fight that one that big? 200 chicken-sized horses, though? I don't know. Could overrun you pretty easy. Okay, Sif, you're going to do half with this? Well, it's so much health. You know what? Just pass. We're going to win. We're going to win this fight. It's going to be easy. Marcin's going to finish it off with the airstrike. There we go. There we go. Hiya, party peep. How are you doing? Okay, Marcin, you leveled up. We got some smoke pearls. XP for everybody. Very nice. Yeah, that was a good fight. And the next fight has a mana crystal and some other stuff. Okay, not bad. 200 of anything is pretty much GG's. I mean, yeah, little horses can be, I mean, who says the little horses are actually want to attack you? There was a farm near us. There was a ranch near us that raised miniature horses. They were so cute. I used to take Swordfish and BG over when they were like 3, 4, 5 years old. And sometimes we'd go out in the morning, we'd stop by like Starbucks and I'd get them each a donut or something. And I'd get myself a chai, or maybe one of them would get a hot chocolate if it was cool out. And I would drive out of town to the miniature horse ranch and we would just park on an access road along the side. And the little horses, there was like 15 or 20 of them. They'd trot over to the fence because they were excited about the people. And they were super cute. The horse ranch is not there anymore, unfortunately, but it was adorable. Okay, let's see if this is big enough. And let's see if these are still. Okay, this is an archive. Lofted, skewed, pristine. Lofted, skewed, pristine, but I think it does not have enough total luxury, maybe? Archive has to have 40 total luxury. Yes. And this one has something less than that. This one has. It has 42. Oh, I think the issue is the window's not built yet. Anyway, we'll see. Oh, it doesn't have any relic plinths. That's it. Erp. These have to be built for it to be an archive. So that's actually going to happen automatically. And then it'll get this cool backing. So I think I've got two of these, or will have two of these really soon. What about the light? Ah, not enough light with just one window, you say. 19%. That is terrible. Okay, what are we going to do about that? Okay, large window like this is letting in 200 light. That's only 19%. What does that imply? That implies I need another 300-ish. This lets in 150. So two of these round windows would be fine. Or two of the odd windows, which we have so many resources. So yeah, I think two of the odd windows is the way to go. We'll have to do the same over here. Perfect. Imagine 200 chickens, but now they're horses. Yeah, I mean, I guess the issue here. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening here? Why is everybody hungry? Saucy's hungry. Why is everybody starving? You're wrecking. And you want recreation, but you also need to eat. Did you miss a meal? I bet you missed a meal. Okay, can I make you eat? If I think somebody told me if you click on a pantry where there's food, disallowed by consumable restriction. Okay, wait a minute. Hang on. Hang on. What do we got here? Nothing. For some reason, we have a spicy chai here. That's ridiculous. There should not be libations here or spices. Those should be upstairs. This should just be meals and meal ingredients. You have honeyed gruel, gut berries. You have lots of food. Okay, what have I done? Did I screw something up? Okay, Saucy, where are you? Uh-oh. Yeah, I screwed something up bad. I screwed something up really bad. Okay, everybody be able to eat the good stuff. I think I took this off them because I was producing so little of it. I think Super Destructo is still the only one who should eat bitter gruel, though. And I think Super Destructo should only eat bitter gruel. But everybody else better start eating honeyed gruel and bitter stir fry, which is better for them. They're gonna like that better. Okay. Sorry guys. That was my fault. You're all starving, but now you have things to eat, so go eat them. Woo! Would you rather fight a cockatrice or a chupacabra? Those are both going to kill you. Those are going to kill you hard. and they're going to make you suffer and be in lots of pain. You're going to have to get a second dedicated cook. Really? So Wolfkin's, I don't even have him dedicated anymore. He can teach now and stuff like that. But what I did do is put people on different shifts. I've got a day shift and a night shift now because I only have this one dining room and I wanted them all to be able to use it, or most of them to be able to use it. Okay, everybody's better now. Woo! That was rough there for a sec. Okay, Noodles. We said Noodles is a keeper. How have you managed to not eat in a mess? Oh, with no other students present. That's actually fairly difficult. Okay, what do I want to apprentice you in? Lightning or air? Lightning would give you another relic slot. That could be interesting. And air would give you your highest cap for water. The extra relic slot could be good. I have so many relics these days. Oh, wait, or dark. Do I want to go dark? A in health, A in power, B in. I might want to go dark, Noodles. I think Noodles is going to be an abyss. Wait, but that's Sif. Sif's already that. Too many of the same. He's going in the opposite direction, but it's the same thing. That's what Sif does. Yeah, let's go water lightning. Yeah, let's go water lightning, I think. You like all genres, Dark? You should play D&D someday. You've never played D&D, Marcin? Has anyone found any good books lately? I would love to give you some good books. Good book recommendations, Jarl Javi. What do you like? You like all genres. Oh, that's what that was. You were responding to Darkened Oracle. Well, if you want to read a good series about a dark magic school, read A Deadly Education. It's the first book in the Scholomance trilogy. Very good. And the whole trilogy is good, but the first book is incredible. I can highly recommend that. If you want to read about kind of like a James Bond Secret Service, but with wacky magic instead, and it's super funny, look up The Rook by Daniel O'Malley. Amazing book. Everybody should read that. Those are two very solid recommendations. If you are into alternative history, I would look up the Small Change trilogy by Joe Walton. I think the first book is called Farthing, and the second book is Halfpenny, and the third book is Half a Crown. I think the first book is Farthing. You have 18 mages in your school. That might be why you need another. Yeah, I'm starting to. I mean, I had 21 at one point, and then I worked it down to 15, but I think we're back up at like 19 now. Okay, so Noodles is going to be a lightning fire. He's going to be a geyser bolt arcanist. So I have to find the lightning thing. That's fire. I got to create a room for these because they're scattered all over. Just where I could find room for them. I'm not even 100% sure the lightning one is set up. Actually, I'm not 100% sure I ever made it. Is there a way to search for what's in the world like that I've created? I'm not 100% sure I ever made the lightning one. It's not shrunk. The crystal ball is currently shrunk because I kept moving it. Gosh. Okay, let's just make sure I'm not missing it somewhere. That's dark. Oh, there it is. It's right there. Okay. So we'll create a lightning apprentice with instant noodles. He's only got one trial, but I just don't want to wait for the others. And I just keep having Hope do them because that way she'll be higher level when I turf her out. Jackie is the other faculty who could level up, but Hope I don't give any real responsibility to. Okay, that's fun. Noodles will be happy to be Noodles. This is Noodles the third person that's named after Noodles. The others I just kept getting rid of because they were not great. Sif, what's your problem? Craving recreation, didn't share a bedroom with Barry. Well, why not? I set you up to share bedrooms. I was very careful about that. Oh, you're fine now. You must be recreating. Okay, Skelly really needs a tier 3 wand. Do I have any tier 3? Did I get the tier 3 wand yet? Did I get the tier 3 wand? I have a tier 3 air wand. That's not for Skelly, though. That's for Mr. Brain. Mr. Brain! Mr. Brain, are you ready to be our first tier 3 mage? It's either you or Marcin. You're actually our only air people who have tier 2 ones, but you have seniority. Okay. Do it. So we take you down to Paradise City and the Greater One Transfigurator. And we put you in here. Insufficient Air Wand 3 available. What are you talking about? It said I made it. Okay, wait a minute. Did I get that wrong? I thought it was made. Oh no, that's Air Wand. Oh no, it's a fire wand that has been made, not the air wand. Sorry, brain. My bad. It's either cheese or saucy, and it's going to be saucy. Who's currently pissed at me. Recreated without Mr. Brain. Craving recreation. Pining for action. Tier 3 mage, or the fire mages are such a pain in the ass. I'm actually a little nervous about giving her the tier 3. Except for the fact that I can give her action right now. All right, Saucy, get in here. Where are you? And screw it. Let's just bring Cheese too, so I don't have to worry about him for a minute. And then, who are the two kids who like to kill things? Super and Baudelaire. Bring you guys. Swap the terrain of allied or enemy combat. I don't have anything that can really take advantage of this, so let's just do it. These are terrible people for this battle, but there's only 2 enemies and they're fairly low level, so we're going to crush it. Cheetahs are little angels. You know why we don't have the tier 3 wand? We don't have this ash parchment thing, which is why we're making the Weaver Bird. What's going on with our Weaver Bird? Oh, we have a Weaver Bird, which we will name after this fight, apparently. Womp womp. Okay. You add power to our power dealers. Cheese. Oh, your fires. Okay. Add vengeance to Saucy. That should be interesting. Saucy, haunt, and armor. And you yeah, just recharge Saucy for later. Because you're going to do so little damage. When we can attack this guy, maybe. Yeah, oh, look at that. Look at the counterattack with a crit. That was nice. Okay. You This does what? Applies thorns? Okay, fine. There's the counter. Oh, she's going fire with the counterattack? Why isn't she going? Oh, because she's fire. Because fire's her primary. I thought she'd be smart and do the earth, but no, of course not. Okay, more strength for the guys in the front. Cheese, even at half health, or half damage, you should kill this guy. You're gonna get the lava, which is maybe not great for you because it probably goes through armor. Although I'm not sure. What does it say? 20% of max HP damage when moving out of or ending a turn in this combat. Okay, well, we could end the fight, honestly, and just not have it be an issue. Cheetahs are big, cute house cats. Well, or aren't house cats like, cheetahs that are too small to do any damage? Isn't that a different way of thinking about that? Okay, Saucy feels better now because she killed things. And I think we are going to give Saucy the tier 3 wand. Because we have it. Saucy, you are the first. And I am worried about this specific skill need intensifies because it's hard enough keeping you fed. Oh, we got an ad. All right, we'll do the BRB. Back in a minute, friends. Okay, welcome back. It's time. It's time. It's time. Saucy, level up. Level up, girl. Close this. I want to watch her come. She's going to go through. I think she's going to go through a teleport. Oh, yeah. That goes right there. I guess they go wherever they want to go. They're not like one to one. They're one to many. That's cool. The animations in this game for the rituals and stuff like that are really good. The artist is the art team is phenomenal. Saucy, welcome back to you. Do you see what's happening now? You are getting our first tier 3 wand. You want to watch them what? Level up. Level up. I want to watch her level up. Isn't that what I said? Did I not say level up? What did I say? Wait, what did I say? Did I not say level up? I feel like I meant level up. Wait, where are you going now? You can't bring yourself to tell me? Oh, now you're going to kill things. Wait, you're going to clean? That's what you decided to do? To clean? I honestly have no idea what I said. Come up. Come on down. What did I say? Okay, well, you guys are clearly not going to tell me. It couldn't have been that bad, though. I think. Okay, we're just following Saucy around. Oh, wait a minute. Wait. I said I wanted to watch them come. Oh, come on. You all have dirty minds. Stop it. I'm the one who's drinking, and you all are the ones with dirty minds. Okay. You now have a level 3 wand. You have an intensified victory need. You have a cap of level 8 in fire. You can get to the ultimate fire skill, which is Lance. It deals heavy damage to a front row enemy with a 50% critical hit chance. Pierces all shields, armor, and resistance effects. Any overkill damage is dealt to the enemy behind the target, and your natural total damage with it is 318. And that's at this level. When you get to level 12, it'll be higher because your power will be, what, 2 higher? Wait, let's look at the power modifier 68. Yeah, it'll go up by 8, so it'll do 326. You're drinking too, Oracle? Hell yeah. You do crave intense victory. Yeah. Yeah, you are now my most competitive student. Okay, you also have the level 9 Living Incisor, which gives you more nature skill. Super weird that you have that, but you're leveling it. It's fine. Yeah, really super weird for you. You're just making it more powerful. But it's already as powerful as it can be, and we should possibly plinth it because it's really good for the nature mages. Although if you get it all the way to level 11, plus 2 to nature skill cap, that could be incredible to give to somebody who's secondary in nature, which is nobody. No, Shen. Look at this. It could take Shen to a 7 in nature. Can Shen use it, though? I'm not sure Shen can, which is hilarious. Yeah, literally the person who would most benefit from it, Shen, cannot use it. That's great. Okay, this one is giving you +1 to your fire skill and more Gnosis shards when gaining fire skill. So this is actually good, even though you've got it fully leveled. It's still helpful for you as you're leveling up. And I can't quite tell if your fire skill would still be 8 without it or whether you'd be at 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I think that's what's getting you to an 8. What are you drinking, Oracle? Azim After Dark is so naughty. You guys have naughty minds. It's you. I am pure as the driven snow. Bedtime for you, Aurora. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the lurk. For those of you guys who don't know Aurora, she is part of the Silent and Void stream team, like me and Mr. Brain and Saucy here. And I have seen a handful of her streams. Very fun, very chill, very welcoming, as is everybody on the team. This is giving you plus 11 power and plus 70 max HP. That's pretty nice. But it is fully leveled. Okay. I mean, there might be something better we could give you at some point. The problem I'm having with the relics is there's just so freaking many of them. This is great. You hate using nature. I have to give this incisor to somebody else. It's stupid that you have it. Greta, though. But Greta's not going to... Well, Greta's not going to level it. Sif, Hope will level it until I get rid of her. Baudelaire can't have it. Actually, at level 9, Sif's probably the only other one who can put it on. Let's see what Sif's got. Oh, Sif's got nothing. Wait. Why isn't it telling me you can do that one? I don't understand. Is it because Saucy's got it? If I deattune the incisor from Saucy, then I go over to Sif. Yeah, oh, there it is. Okay. Well, still dumb because at least he doesn't hate nature though, like you do. So it's probably better. At least he'll use it. Okay, still dumb though. Is there anything else that Saucy could have in its place? Nope. God, now I want to take you to a fight and see what happens. I mean, you don't have... You're not more skilled yet, but... Oh, you can do a counterattack for a whole row. Oh. Interesting. Okay. I do want to take you to a battle just to see how powerful you are. And I need to. I'm going to need to take you to a battle literally all the time. Because you're going to be craving victory literally all the time. Oh, is this a... No, it's an infirmary. What do we need to make this a hospital ward? We need one more of these guys. I think that might be it. Build copy. Put it right here. If we do that, if we get this, I think this medicinal cart will turn this into a hospital ward, and you guys will heal so much faster from being, killed by my poor management. Oh, we've got another broom rack. So we have 2 of them now, one up there and one there. So if you wanted to travel from the greenhouse to the thing, but I need somewhere else to put a third one, somewhere over here. No good spot for it, though. There's those dumbass goggles. Okay, Skelly, you need a lightning tier 3 wand. How do we get that? I don't think we've researched it yet. Fire and air. Yeah, those are the only ones we have. We can't make air. I'm not sure. I'm going to take off the fire because it is a waste of resources to have too many of those, I think. You don't have afternoon lessons tomorrow? Good for you. You like peach juice mixed with coconut rum. Oh my gosh. Blueberry wine or a sour apple schnapps with some Mountain Dew. Did I ever hear of Frankenmuth? That does not sound familiar to me in any way. Frankenmuth. Frankenmuth? Let's check our research. A shocking discovery. That will get me. Okay, so we've got Lightning Wand 3 coming. And then more foods. Jade Dragon Roost, Trapdoor Vine. Trapdoor Vine Planter, I think, is interesting, but maybe we want more tier 3 wands instead. I don't know. Let's get this one first, and then we'll see how we're feeling. Frankenmuth is a city in America. Do you know how many cities we have in America, Marcin? I mean, granted, 20% of them are named Springfield, but we have a lot of cities. Apparently pretty big for tourism. Where is it located? What state is it in? Wait, is this a joke? Are you telling me a joke? Are you doing jokes? I can't tell either, guys. Oh. The Weaver bird. We need to hatch this freaking bird. Requires air 4. A student. We need an incubator and a nest fluffer. Okay, who's going to make a nest fluffer joke? Anybody? Marcin? You want to be the nest fluffer? It has to be Mr. Brain, and I only have 2 people who can do it. Mr. Brain, you will be the incubator. Wait. Oh, no, it has to be Fire 4. I have plenty of people who can do that. No, actually, I don't. Because they have to be students. This is interesting. Marcin, you can be either one, so I will let you choose. You want to be the nest fluffer or the incubator? And then whichever one you don't choose will be either Mr. Brain or Saucy. You want to be the fluffer. Why am I not surprised? Okay, so then Saucy will be the incubator. You guys, we need more. Somebody needs to get word that we need more raven faces because too many people have the same face. Okay. It's a lot of XP for both of you, but all your mana. Hatch the Weaver bird. And then we will name the Weaver bird. If you would like to be in contention for the name of the Weaver bird, right now I only have 2 people in here, Zip and Asian Glow. So if you would like to propose a name for the Weaver bird, then, school me, either your own name or an @ of something else. What is a weaver? What can you do with a weaver bird? I don't even know what they give you. Weaving suggests, like textiles, which is good. I need textiles. Oh, shit. Holy cow, it's beautiful. And also terrifying. You know what I discovered? If you do the shift mode, you can do permanent tilts and tilt down. And also, you can pan a little bit, which is very cool. Okay, so it's a scary Kevin. Stuff for carpets. Carpets are good. All right, I am going to Hawkeye. You're not going to be Hawkeye. You are going to be Zip. Zip is the bird. Okay, and then what can you do? You have needs. You need slop. But you can make the ash parchment. Okay. This is necessary for those we need a bunch of this, I think. What do we need for the tier 3 wands? I know we need this. Air wands need 10 ash parchment. Okay. I guess do until 10. Okay. And then you also need, you can make Solomon's seal for spices. Uses things I don't have. Ah, the fibrous textiles. We need more smoke pearls. Oh shit, you can make rune wood? Whoa. I'm always out of rune wood. Okay, let's do until 10 of those. Wait, I have 384 rune wood? When did that happen? I must have been harvesting some rune wood trees. Okay, clearly this is not necessary. That's a waste. Fibrous textiles, though. I have one. I have none. I have one. Let's do those until 10 too. But you're not going to because I need stuff. But that's fine. You don't have anything to do? You don't have anything to do. I could have you make more frost glass. That's valuable. I've been holding off on doing like the windows because it's scary. And actually, feel like now we do need more smoke pearls. How about you do until 12? And you can't do nut mages without sweet leaf nuts. Okay. But that's good. Sad day, no nut mage. I know. But I've got so I don't have where is it? They can't do the sweet scent soda, but he has done a bunch of chais. Cinnamon. Do I need more? I guess I need more cinnamon. Do I get that from you too, big guy? Nope. Do I get it from you? Not you. Not you. Do I get it from you? Nope. Do I get it from Oracle, the Lavalina pig? Where are you? Because cinnamon is hot. Do X. I didn't have it set as a do until. Well, that's an oversight. Although, what's it made of? Bristlecone, ice flower seed, phoenix. It's not cheap, actually, but we have stuff. Let me set it to 6. Do until 6. You could be no, you were right. You were right. It's the Lavalina. It's the piggy. It's the lava pig. Frankenmuth was founded but 200 years ago. That's pretty old for the United States. Frankenmuth was also a chef in a restaurant who died at 101, still working in the kitchen to cancer, not age, cancer. So one thing you have to keep in mind, though, is that for large portions of world history, until very recently, records were pretty poor. And so somebody who says they were 101, unless there's paperwork, you can't actually know for sure. Like, when did they die? What year did they die at 101? If it was in like the 1950s, they were probably around 101. 2023? That's not bad. You know, that's post World War One. Records would have been better. It's not a guarantee, though. Oh, they finally built this stuff up top. That's great, actually. I need more of these honey drops. Need sinew? Really? Okay. Really? Okay. Oh, wait. Rock candy plot. This is new. Rock candy will wash away in rain. What if I put it under things, though? Like, what if I put it here? Can't put it there. Of course not. Can't put it anywhere good. Could put it here, though. We are definitely going to kill this Croa. Okay, somebody destroy this. Wait, doesn't one of these kids want to destroy things? Super, what was your deal? You've done that, you've done that. Oh, you're eating your bitter gruel. Baudelaire, you want to ward things. Okay, I got to turn on warding for Baudelaire. Minimal, you want to destroy things. Minimal wants to destroy. Okay. Priorities. Minimal, destroy. We'll turn down everything else. And then, is Baudelaire the one that wanted to ward? Uh, uh, well, emergency is a little rough. I hope Baudelaire's the one that wanted to do that. And then werewolf, I didn't even look at. Werewolf, you want to defeat enemies. I need to start bringing werewolf to fights. What's interesting is actually I think werewolf might be a keeper. I think werewolf might be a keeper. I think Baudelaire might be a keeper. I don't think minimal is likely to be a keeper, and I don't think super is a keeper.
This my little pumpkin friend, he likes to go on walks.
Good night, Oracle. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for hanging out. Zip, sadly, old records have many mistakes. Yes. Yes. That's exactly right. Record keeping. I mean, guess what? Current records also not so great. Are you a bit too late? Well, you actually stay on the list persistently. So even if I don't bring in anybody for you to be named after today, you can get named when we play tomorrow. Okay. So somebody's going to destroy that. And then we can put another rock candy thing down. Okay, I think we're in good shape. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. You already waved, Leo? That's true. I saw you before. I even said hi. A Vivified who is asking where the wolves are. Yeah, werewolf. Werewolf. I hear them howl. Oh, where's the fog? Pretty far away. We're good. I've been kind of ignoring the fog a lot, which is whatever it is. You're just never going to build these windows unless I freaking tell you to. Okay, now you will. And then we will have light and we will stop getting sport rooms or void caps. Oh, I've got 3 more things we could plinth. Do I have enough to make 2 more plinths? No, because of smoke pearls. But we are making smoke pearls. Were you making a libation? You saucy little girl. The cook survived her child or children too. I mean, even if the records are wrong, she was certainly old. You can't be wrong by 20 years. You might be wrong by 3 or 5 years or something like that. So living that long, not shocking that you would survive your child. You might even survive a grandchild. Husband is wondering if you can show your whole school. I don't think so. Oh, well, yes, apparently I can. Screenshot mode. There is screenshot mode, and I can tilt and orbit it. Let's get it more. There we go. Whole school so far, including the underschool. Now, if you don't want to see the underschool, then I can zoom in on the overschool. So this is what we've got so far. From the greenhouse to the weaver bird, with a little bit of the underschool showing. So what do you think, Saucy? Does he want to see the underschool too, or just the overschool? This is what you start with when you come in. Just these 3 rooms here, and then a pathway down here, and flat ground up here on the thing. Yes, I finally got the floating support. So I built this stupid thing so I could do a doorway into here and leave this room as private, because this is the staff lounge or library or whatever it is. Yes, I have been building inefficiently because I think that that's what the game wants you to do. Like, these rooms in the middle are not real rooms. Pineapple and olive pizza. That's our second pineapple and olive pizza tonight. It's gross. Donnie got maple syrup, though. That's good. Maple syrup's good. And then I built our greenhouse way out here. You can't build anything on terrain that changes height. And I had planted all sorts of stuff here. So instead of tearing it up, I built the greenhouse way out here. The problem is, the wider your school is, or the higher your school is, the longer it takes your mages to get anywhere. But now I have these broom. I don't know how to use them yet, but they've been made. And I guess this one has a couple brooms in it, and they can somehow use them to, like, basically fly very fast from one place to another. I kind of want to see somebody do it, but there's no brooms here. And then I need to put one, like, somewhere over here, but I don't know where. I wonder if I move some stuff, maybe I could put it in the auditorium. I don't know. I'm not sure. You just need to make each spot have wood and orders to make brooms. Let's look into that. Ah. Okay. Make 20 brooms. Apparently I did this already here. Okay, cool. Well, they'll do it. I guess we'll see. Your grandma's close relative was her niece who died of cancer, and now it's her niece's sons? Okay. Wait, the one in Frankenmuth you actually know? The Frankenmuth person? That's a hell of a coincidence. Students need teacher. Why don't we have teachers? Why isn't anybody? Oh, because these are not staff. None of these guys are actually staff yet. That's why. This is wasted time. Womp womp. Eventually they'll be staff, though. I want to see. Oh. Okay, let's find out what the lightning wand tier 3 takes. Runewood, brains, ignium, recharging potions. They all take recharging potions. We can do this. We can do it right now. I think I'm going to want Shio to have this just for the research, but obviously Skelly comes first. We'll do it once for now. Yeah. Did you forget what your commands were? You probably... Oh, well, you found one. You found one. Yippee! Oh, you were saying she's outliving 2 generations? Oh, she's not yours. I got you. Okay, let's see what this rock candy looks like. Ah, and also we should be able... Oh, we haven't built any yet. But we can put down 6. And I think... with this here, it shouldn't get rained on, even if the rock candy sits around, I hope. You're kicking out smoke pearls. I see you. You are kicking out ash, parchment, and mandrake. Fantastic. 6, 3. Are you done? You've made 10. That means we might be able to make the air wand 2. Not enough potions of recharging, but we have everything else. Are we making more potions? Yes, technically we are. I guess we need more of these now. Are the structures in the underground only able to be underground, or can you just diggy hole you some holes there and place stuff? So the underground is complicated. You can't manipulate the architecture of it. Digging a hole. Yep. Diggy hole. Diggy hole. So you can place things in it, like beds, the lightning orrery, but you can't manipulate the rooms. You can find more, but the architecture is, or the space is what it is. Space is what it is. Okay, let's do this fight. Let me just remember who has fights that they need. Noodles. Oh, Noodles. Oh, wait. Saucy might have gotten another trial. Saucy has a platinum trial. Eat in a house commons with no other student or staff present. You could do that, but I'd have to give you a special. We'll do that. We will do that eventually. Okay, and then Noodles, you want to do the same thing. Werewolf, you want to defeat parties level 4 or higher. Minimal just wants to destroy things. And Baudelaire, level 2 or higher. And Super, you're actually done except for the roll. So we'll bring Baudelaire. Wow, everybody's fully trained. All 4 of them are fully trained. Minimal, you need to destroy some shit. Maybe I put Minimal on. Maybe I assign Minimal. Where's Minimal? Where are you, Minimal? Okay. Let's find some things for you to destroy, shall we? It's an unusual lack of Croa. Aha. Aha. Wait, where'd you go? Destroy. Destroy. That's 3. Looks like that's all I'm going to get. Oh, you could destroy some spore shrooms. These are giving everybody rashes. That's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Get to work, Minimal. Did anybody get the flavor you know but can't remember what it is yet? Yeah, that's happened a few times. I don't think I've seen it recently, but it's definitely happened several times. And every time I mention that that's pumpkin's flavor. As assisted by EJ, of course. Uh-oh. Wait, we have 4 here and we're still getting. Oh, 4 votes for a rancor crystal. Okay. A battle awaits. You guys got it. What's the lighting situation here? Wow. 38% lit. Okay. I guess we need more windows. Or I guess I could do candelabra. That would be fine. Candelabra it is. Let's see if 2 is enough. And then how's the lighting in here? Huh. That's super interesting. I think it's because there's a tiny bit more roof. This one is 49% and this one is 52%, just because that tiny little bit of roof. Okay, you need a candelabra too then. That's hilarious. Build copy. Right there. Okay. You know, one streamer is over 90, streaming on Twitch weekly, reading fairy tales. That's adorable. Thank you for the lurk, Pumpkin. That's adorable. I'm just going to click on the battle just to see. Wow. A level 14 and a level 13 scythe. It would be fun to take Saucy out for a little spin, though. But there's a lot of armor here, too. Although I could move it off the scythe onto the hollowed one with my Sal Elembroth. But yeah, I don't think we're going to do this. First of all, somebody will die. But second of all, I do need to go to bed pretty soon. We can do this fight, though. We basically always have to do this fight. So we need Baudelaire. We don't need Super Destructo. We're bring Saucy and Cheese because of their need for victory conditions. And then let's bring Lightning and Air. That is Marcin, right? No, Marcin is air and fire. Mr. Brain is air and water. Mr. Brain's a little more powerful. We'll bring Mr. Brain. And we'll just do the battle. Cheesy sauce, if you will. Yes, indeed, cheesy sauce. The dream team. I want to see what your. I kind of want to see you in this battle, Saucy. Now that you have the tier 3 wand, I just want to see. You're still only level 10, but I kind of want to see. You know what I'm saying? As my first tier 3 wand ever. Okay, Mr. Brain's going to go first. Everybody goes before them except for Baudelaire. I don't think it's necessarily worth bringing Baudelaire up. What I do think is they do so little damage that I don't care about them. I think you should multi-strike one of them into non-existence. Well done, well done, well done. Okay, and then you should fireball. You get the crit. That's pretty nice. Saucy, you should do a smash at 113. They have 113. You should kill. There's only one left, but he gets to attack. He's going to probably attack Cheese. The armor takes it. You can move him forward. We are going to get out of this without taking any damage, kids. Because Mr. Brain is going to finish him off right now. That's a good fight. 0 damage. Air is OP in this fight, that's for sure. Okay, nice work, everybody. That was fun. I kind of want to get the tier 3 one for Skelly. If we can do that, that would be a good capstone to the night. Lightning 1-3, we have 0. Somebody make the lightning wand. Who's good at wands? Or who likes wands? Wands. Oh, Greta. Greta Greta. Where are you, Greta? You're eating. Okay, that's fine. I don't need you to do this right away. But how about after you eat, as your next thing, what if you made, wait, air wand? No, 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 no. Not air wand. Well, actually, yeah, that'd be fine. Can you also make, no, I can only have you do that. Okay, you'll do the air wand then. That's okay. We'll give it to, well, yeah, I can give it to Mr. Brain. I don't have to wait till Mr. Brain's level 10, right? Probably giving it will make him level 10 or something. Gronk is a legend. No gamer doesn't know Gronk in Germany. Can you imagine having to climb the spiral staircase into sky? Yeah, I mean, they do. They don't really need to go up here very much. Most of the time. I haven't decided what to do with this room. The purpose of this room was literally to create these rooms and let them get in. But now they kind of don't need to go there anymore, except when I change stuff. Okay, Greta has made that wand. Now we're out of potions for the lightning wand, but that's okay. Now Mr. Brain can get his air wand, though. Where was my air? No, we don't need this. We need the other thing. This guy. I said we were going to do it, Mr. Brain. I said we were going to do it. And we're going to do it. Air wand 3. Let's go. Okay, I'm going to watch him come. That is in no way dirty. I'm going to watch him come to the greater wand transfigurator. I guess we've seen this before. It's the same. I was thinking maybe it would be like different colors or something for the different wands. But this is literally the same as we saw with Saucy. Azim reading messages out of context is hilarious. We should add that to the giveaway wheel. Right, when I read like the second thing in a 3-part thread, is that what you're saying? I've done that before. I resemble that remark. With a U or an ohm. Raven cultists perform better in battle. Super prefers recreating in a room with Baudelaire. Great. Baudelaire's going to love that once Super gets graduated. Oh. Well. Now you want to be in school. Okay, Mr. Brain, let's check you out. You now have a level 3 wand. You like going up and down. That's fine, because I've built my school kind of crazy. You have a new trial. You want to cast at an air apprentice mechanism. Oh, no. In a windy pinnacle while at... Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Cast at an air apprentice mechanism in a windy pinnacle while at or above 75 conviction 100 times. That's a ridiculous amount of XP, but I don't know. I'm not sure you're going to get that one. Hey, Linz. Good morning. How you doing? You saying, yeah, no, I knew you were indicating I'd missed something. I just decided I didn't care very much. I've been drinking. I'm allowed to miss things. Okay, your water is at 5. Your air can now go all the way to 8, which means you can get Tornado Trap, attacks an enemy 5 times, and adds shield 3 to the caster. Your total damage is 36 because of your power modifier, but when you level up 3 more times, that'll go up 6. So your total damage will be 42 times 5. You will do 210 damage. It's not super high damage compared to the fire, but also, if you get somebody who's weak to air, that's 420 damage. Wait, can't afford the mana cost. Oh, shit. It costs more mana than you have? Well, that's a problem. I'm going to need to get you a mana relic. Otherwise, you're never going to be able to cast it. I don't have to worry about it right now because you're not there yet. But I think I will need to have to do it. Are you from a parallel universe alive? I don't know. Don't forget that the more of those you get, the better the relic when you hire them. Yeah, no, I know that, but do you get partial credit? Let me ask you that. Or is it all or nothing? I think my impression is it's been all or nothing. But this one's hard. All or nothing. That's what I thought. Yours is much harder, I think, than Saucy's. Saucy was, yeah, look at this. Eat in a house commons by herself. That's hilarious. I mean, I can do that. I can force that. What do you mean you don't know? I mean, I don't know if you're alive in a parallel universe. And if you're in a parallel universe, I don't know if you're alive. And if you're alive, I don't know if you're from a parallel universe. So I don't know. Right? How could I know? How could anyone know? A lot of partying going on. This guy is just hanging. Rot spasm, the quilted miner. Rot spasm. Wait. Oh, guys. Chio is drinking a spicy chai. That's fantastic. And Wolfkin Puck is also drinking a spicy chai. And they are far apart from each other, as one should be when they're drinking their beverages in peace. Oh, in this game? Oh, no. In this game, you graduated, Linz. We need to get a new Linz in. You got to add your name back to the list with the school me. You graduated. You are off. You got a job. I'm jealous too. We have 8 spicy chai in the pantry right now. Maybe I should build more chairs. Is there a limit? How many chairs am I allowed to have in a staff lounge? Must have 2 or more chairs. So there's no upper limit. I wonder if I can make a couch yet. Nope. But if I made more chairs, then more people could come enjoy this kind of peaceful and scholarly luxury. Dragon egg incubator. Mr. Brain has a dragon. He says it's awesome. I believe him. Okay, we have what kind of chair do we have? We have a scholarly chair and we have an impressive chair. We do not yet have a peaceful chair. Where can we put the peaceful chair? We might have to put it here. I could put it here like they're talking to each other. Doesn't seem very peaceful. I'll do it. And then depending on what happens here, maybe I'll do another. You're going to miss him. He's off doing, he's teaching in another school. Ideal hangout time is chai lattes, books, and quietly reading together. Hell yes, Saucy. You are speaking my language right now. I want to thank you guys for being here. I really needed the restoration tonight. Hard day at work. Tomorrow's going to be another hard day, and I needed the diversion. You're glad you skipped school. The weather's horrid. But isn't your school like 7 minutes away from where you live? Like how bad? How? Oh, do we have a hospital now? Or a hospital board? And no, it's still an infirmary. Ah, we need 3 large windows or a huge window. Okay, hang on a second. A huge window we can make now with our frost glass. Wow, that's a big ass window. Holy moly. Okay. How are we going to make that? Let's move the windows slightly. You move there. And you move here. That's super weird. I think, but it might work. Actually, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. No, that's going to get clipped. That's going to get clipped. We can put it up there. I think, yeah, this will work. I just need to move this window now. Probably to another room entirely, honestly. You guys are with candelabras. Hey, Beyond, how you doing? Good to see you, my friend. I mean, we could put more windows in here. Why not? Why not, indeed? Just put that window right there. Once that gets moved, then we can make a huge window. Thank you for the lurk, Marcin. Go on with your anime. I'm going to be going to bed soon. How's it going, Beyond? It's going great. This game is stupid fun. And we are getting more powerful all the time. Let's see if we've got that lightning wand 3. We do not yet. We did the air wand. Oh, and I think I took it away because I don't want, yeah, those are very expensive. Oh, and the lightning one we want to do one time, but we need more potions. We will get them. Whoops. The building looks really interesting. It's great because the game really pushes you into kind of absurd building. And also you have all these requirements you need to do, but you can also play on a hard mode that randomizes the requirements. So, like, for example, this room here is only allowed to have 1 entrance, not 2, just 1, in order to achieve its function of being a staff lounge where my teachers can go and drink when they're done with their kids. And I didn't realize that when I built this room above it. I built a spiral staircase literally going through it, and then it didn't work. So I got rid of the spiral staircase, but then I needed a way for them to get in this room. So I created a door here, and then I built this spiral staircase going up from the ground, and I'm supporting this room with a magic support. And then just built it literally so I could build a bridge over and let them get into this room. And I have no idea now what to do with this room, but I will come up with something. Maybe it'll be somebody's bedroom or something. It's great. It's a lot of fun. And we've just found screenshot mode where you can see the whole. This is as far as I can zoom out. But like theoretically, I could build all the way to the left over here and all the way to the left over here. And there's more of the underschool to explore. And I bet I could go higher. I don't know how high you can go, but maybe I could literally go up this high. It's crazy. It's a lot of fun. I really like it. And I like the fact that it's not just the building. There is a combat element to the game too, which I think is, a refreshing inclusion. I am enjoying that. I am enjoying it a lot, in fact. Should we do one more big battle before bed? Could we do that? That could be fun. We haven't done any bottom level battles in a long time because they're level 10 battles. Should we explore the stone ruins? Sculptstone would be nice. Iron mana crystal could be nice. Yes, it is a colony sim. You're building a magic school, but it's a colony sim with combat. Which is kind of cool. Yeah, let's do one more. Let's see who it is. Oh, this one could be fun because there's 4 different ones. So they're all going to have different pros and cons. Like this guy is weak to dark, but strong to dark. So 2 weak to dark, earth, air, water. I can't remember which one is the most dangerous, but probably the Helmaw. Dark is great because we get to bring some guys we haven't brought for a while. So we can bring Skelly, who has dark and lightning. Ah, the mana veins. Very nice. And we can bring Sif, who has dark and water. That's great. We're going to swap their places to go after the Ember Golem. And these guys are going to be good for these two. Sif is going to be good for this. And Skelly has the Doomed trait. Oh, we got an ad. Let me do the BRB and we'll come back in a minute and we'll do the fight. All right, we're back. Let's do this fight. So the other thing I was thinking is I'm putting these guys in the wrong place because they both have so much health. I should move them up a little bit. Although if I bring Saucy, she should be tanking from the front with the earth armor. So let's put Saucy in the front. And then air. Do we bring Mr. Brain now that Mr. Brain's got a level 3-1? That could be fun. Let's do that. And the mana recharge back here will be good for Mr. Brain too. Sif's super tanky because Sif has crazy health. The water is going to be good here. Air, dark, dark, and earth. This fits well. And I don't see they have any things to do here. Yeah, I think these are right, actually. Let's do Begin the Battle. Where can you find a record of the stream like my VODs? We do have a YouTube channel. And I slowly upload and put everything there. Although, sometimes it takes me a little while. But yeah, if you go to YouTube and you look for Swordfish and Azim, you'll find it. Let me see if I can actually get the link. YouTube. Actually, it's in our about. But this should be it. Try that. Okay, let's have fun with this fight. Oh, I probably should have saved beforehand. These guys have decent health. 3 of them have significant health. Okay, Mr. Brain's going to go first. Then the Lantern Keeper, who's their weakest one. Then the Hellmaw. Then Mr. Brain again? No, then Skelly. Then the Hallowed One. Then Saucy. Then the Ember Golem. And then finally Sif, who's slow as dirt. Okay. Now, Mr. Brain can hasten somebody, though, and bring them forward. Which may be the right thing to do. Because it's hard for them to cast like shield. Well, or he can just shield the front. I actually think maybe you start by shielding, Mr. Brain. Shield and revenge. Shield. Oh, that passed through though. Brain just took a hit. Ooh. Was that the Hellmaw? So the Hellmaw can strike through. That's good to know. You got 40,000 packs of French fries. You need 9,000 more for the VIP. It'll come. You'll get there. All right, Skelly. If Skelly casts a non-offensive spell, it will doom one of the enemies. It says it's random, but in my experience, it's like one of the less valuable ones is what it always seems like. But I think it's the right thing to do. And I think what she should do is actually inspire Sif. And that's going to pull Sif all the way forward. We doomed the Ember Golem. That means the next attack will be 1.5 damage. And the Ember Golem is weak to water. So if Sif... Ooh, you could do the water. It'll do double because they're weak. And then is it going to be triple because it's 1.5? Or is it going to be... It could be up to 120. Or you could do the tentacle sweep and do 190. This would also weaken the enemy's power and speed, which would be pretty good. I think that's worth it. Let's see if it does. It's either going to do, wow, and you got the crit. It did 246. That's way better than I thought. I don't know why Saucy is getting the I'm not sure how Saucy is getting the vengeance. Maybe it's something you just automatically get with a tier 3 wand, but I don't see it. Like, I'm not sure why. You're getting there too, Mr. Brain? Mr. Brain, do you know why Saucy's getting the vengeance, even though I didn't cast it? Is it something you automatically get with a tier 3 wand? I don't remember seeing that. Okay. Let's see. Ember Golem. Ooh, can we do a lot of damage to the Hellmaw, please? He scares me a little bit. This costs a lot of mana, but I think it's going to be worth it. Yeah, look at that. She's getting a counterattack every time, and I don't know why. I like it. I like it. But I don't know why it's happening. It's your innate desire for vengeance being channeled into your cal. Is there an effect from weather? Ravens are, you know what? Ravens might have a thing right now. Actually, that might be it. It might be like Hour of the Raven or something. Okay. Can you take out the Helmwa? I don't think you can take him out, but you could get close with the water. No, he's strong to water. You could take out the Ember Golem with water, though, and that's totally worth it. And you can add shielding to Sif. I think. Maybe it didn't. Maybe that was the wrong one. Saucy, you have been blinded, but you have this counterattack. That's where you're getting it. I don't know how you got it, but it's doing you good. Okay, Sif, you are up, and you can finally get dark on the Hallowed One or the Hellmaw. You're OP for the Hellmaw at this point, so do the Hallowed. No, that's the only one you can do, though. Shit. Darn it. That's annoying. No, you could do Miasma on everybody. That's actually pretty good. That's a fair bit of damage. Saucy has run out of mana. Yeah, okay, so Skelly had it too, so it must be a Raven thing like Mr. Brain thought. Yeah, I think it was a Raven thing because Skelly just got it too. Saucy, you are out of mana. We'll look into that on your next turn. These guys are weak to dark, so Skelly just crushed them. How about that? Bye-bye. Okay, Saucy, did I give you a mana potion? No, I gave you an HP potion. Womp womp. Why don't I move you into the mana font here so that at least you regain a little faster? No, you don't regain, but it does reduce the cost, which means you can cast the Flame Lash at least and start helping out. Okay, and then Mr. Brain. These guys are weak to air, so you finally get to use your multi-strike. That's pretty good. That did 216 damage, I think. And they're strong to dark, but they're neutral to water. So Sif, go ahead and do that. Caw-caw, MFers. All right, and now Skelly. Strong to dark. You could do the bolts, or you could recharge Saucy, actually, which would be pretty good. All right, so, and now Saucy comes up, and because of the recharge Saucy, you can do a Flame Lash. No, Fireball. It does less damage, but you're not going to kill him anyway, and you have a 50% chance for a crit. And you actually got it, but it was not enough. Or you got a double there. Oh, you got a double because of the inspiration. Oh, if I'd remembered that, I would have had you do the other one. All right, well, Mr. Brain can finish it off. Nobody died. Mr. Brain was fairly low on health at the end there, but that was pretty good. A mana crystal, always nice. Frost glass, if we keep going. And that's a nice sized chamber. It's not bad. Or we can mine. Okay. This is all good. So the only thing left, if I would love to give Skelly her wand tonight if it's been created. And if not, then we can do it tomorrow. We need one more potion of recharging. Which nobody is making. Ah, we can't because we need more ectoplasm. Who makes ectoplasm? What do you make it out of? Carcasses and wormweed pot. Oh, we're good. Yeah. Let's just always have like 20 of them. Weaverbird is going to town. Oh, but, oh gosh. These resources that you're creating are going to get washed away. Hang on. Let's move some stuff. Let's move it under the roof at least. These are not cheap. Whoops. Frost glass. Okay. I may need to work on chests. In fact, I need to work on chests. I'm such a ground chest person. Oh, guys. You see what I see? We have rock candy plots. How about these get harvest limit to 300? This might mean that we can actually make some rock candy, some of my people hate, even though they've never had it. But I think lots of people are going to love it. You need to organize your storage. Yeah, my storage is absolute shit. Probably the kitchen is the one place I have good storage because I did set these pantries for meal ingredients and meals. And then the dining rooms are on either side of them. So that's the one thing I've probably done right. And then the staff lounge with the libations. Okay, let's see. Where does one make rock candy? If I even know how to do it. Does not look like we make it here. The Dragon Walk, perhaps? Oh, wow. There's a lot of new things here. Meat and veggies. I think we had. Yeah, because it's here. Harem crouton salad. Humans, ravens, and vivified. I have a lot of ravens and some vivified, but I don't have any jumping nuts. I mean, we can add it. For later. Sweet and sour crabbage. Plus 25. Rock candy and crabbage. Ooh. I will have a lot of this. The crabbage I have ridiculous amounts of. This is good. We're going to move that to the top because that looks good. And we'll do that until 10 maybe. Shattered and vivified. So not everybody eats it. Humans shattered and vivified. And I don't have a lot of, well, I've got cheese and hope for now. And I have a couple vivified. Yeah, that's not bad. Rock caramel, shattered and vivified only. I'm going to leave that for now. Bouncing bread, ravens and vivified. That's good. I have a lot of ravens, but jumping nuts. How do you get jumping nuts? Is that something I craft? Do you make a jumping nut, perhaps? Nope, you do not. Do you make a jumping nut? Doesn't sound like a thing you make. Nope. Do you make a jumping nut? Nope. Jumping nuts are a plant? Oh, I've never seen one. I don't think. Maybe I'll need to push back the fog again. Dang it. I mean, I haven't pushed back the fog in a while. Let's see. Oh, I'm running low on smoke sticks. Well, I'll save that for next time. I really like that wand. I just need one more potion of recharging, people. Just one. I may need, and I bet that's what El Hazard is making. Nope. I think he made something else entirely. No, it says 5. It says 5. It says 5. Although I'm missing ectoplasm or something that I need, but I can do it. Lightning wand. 3. Somebody, Greta. No, wait. Why do you say no? Oh, now I'm out of the brains and the ignium? Oh, come on, man. How could I be out of the brains and the ignium? I just had ignium. There's ignium right here. There's only 4. Kit. Hey. Hey, buddy. You need thorn tooth. How do I get those? From trapdoor vines. I've been ignoring those things. Jumping nuts should be in the outdoor building menu. You think I can build it? Let's check. Does not look like I have the... Oh, wait. Jumping nut plot. I do. Thank you, Mr. Brain. A place to grow a jumping nut crop. Jumping nuts take a long time to harvest. Okay. Well, we should set some down. Getting a little crowded. Maybe I'll put them... I guess yeah, I'm getting very crowded, honestly. But okay, it's fine. Fine. I have a very chaotic... Yeah. There is no organizational system here whatsoever. Sort of like in real life. Okay, we'll put those down. Ooh woo, Lins. Ooh woo. I should expand the greenhouse is what I should do. Okay, you know what? We have done such great work today. I was really hoping... Oh, did we get the hospital, though? The hospital ward? That would be nice. It's still an infirmary. Why is it not a hospital ward? One or more... Oh, the huge window hasn't actually been built? That's why. It hasn't actually been built yet. Okay. Somebody finish this. It looks so close. Looks like it's finished. Huge window still building. Womp womp. Everybody's in bed. except for you, and you're doing important work. Oh, you're harvesting the rock candy. The window would be nice, though. Is that where you're going? Are you going to do the window? Yes. No, you're going to repair the lightning rod, which, to be fair, probably needs it too. Okay, hang on. Do the window next, though, right? Bad joke, wanna hear a bad joke? Dad joke, wanna hear a dad joke? Hey, Ambrose, how are you doing? How was your stream today? I saw you were doing a little Mind Over Magic earlier. Good to see you. Some of you guys have not met Ambrose. We've rated him a couple of times. Let me give you a little shout out, my friend. Newish streamer. Have caught a couple of parts of some chill Mind Over Magic streams, and a learner. And you want a dad joke? I can oblige. I look forward to giving you a dad joke. Can you hear the gremlin going nuts in here? Because we're ignoring him to build this window. And we've got the hospital ward. I can't remember exactly why this is so great, but I think they just heal way faster. Recovers a lot more HP and required for advanced rituals. Yeah. So that's fantastic. Because I am getting them damaged. I wonder what some of the advanced rituals are. Revive, Cure Terror, Experimental Cure Terror, Cure Insomnia, Cure Melancholy. I think I had all these before, but maybe there are some more coming later. You did more of an art stream today, and tomorrow you're doing animation. Very nice. Very nice. You hope you'll live. Linz, you're definitely going to live. Don't be melodramatic. Is Jarl, are you still here? Jarl is a game designer, including board games. And I was thinking about board games earlier today. Do you guys all play board games? I used to love playing board games. I rarely play them anymore, but I used to love it. Every now and again, over like a holiday, we might bust one out. We have a ton of them. But when I was a kid, I loved playing board games. Swordfish actually designed a board game, Jarl, for a school project a couple of years ago. Some of you guys were around when he was doing that. Some of you I hadn't met yet. But so he likes board games. I don't know what his favorite board game is at this point, but he used to play a lot of Monopoly. Do you guys know that Monopoly comes in a ton of different editions? Like there's editions for other countries and stuff. And like there's the Star Wars edition of Monopoly. Swordfish's aunt is super into the band U2, and she's actually got a U2 themed special edition of Monopoly. It's basically the same as regular Monopoly, except, where the streets have no name. There you go. There you go. Mr. Brain got it. But there's your dad joke, Ambrose. U2 themed Monopoly, where the streets have no name. My grandparents, Swordfish really did design a board game for a school project a couple years ago. As usual, most of the jokes are based in true stuff. My grandparents had a different country Monopoly. We should do this little fight so that people can get through to the Air Apprentice station. But, man, I really need to go to bed, though. I'm excited about the hospital ward. Because I keep putting people in the hospital. And I really want the Lightning Wand 3. But now we have nothing. Okay. All right. We're not going to wait for it. We're going to go to bed. It's late. I got to get up early tomorrow for another long day. Let's roll the credits. You have Kansas Jayhawks Monopoly. You are a college ball guy. I think you said that actually in the Silent and Void Discord, now that I'm remembering it. I am going to have a good night, Ambrose. I'm going to have a great night. We're going to raid somebody. Let's see who we could raid. Meanwhile, look at all these jelly beans that people got tonight. Couple pineapple and island pizzas and 2 raids. Thank you again, Rim, and thank you, Emma. Thank you to our mods for being here and everybody who stayed to chat in alphabetical order. You cover them as a credentialed media member. No kidding. Good for you. Okay, I think we raid somebody playing Mind Over Magic. There's a couple people tonight. We're going to raid Nostalgic Gamer. I do not know them, but it looks like they play Marvel Rivals in addition to Mind Over Magic. I wonder if they know Angry Fwen Fwen. There's a lot of overlap there. So we'll set up the raid for them. We have 2 raid messages, my friends. If you are currently subbed to the channel, you can use either one. If you are not subbed, the second one will work for you. And we're going to go make some new friends. Tomorrow is going to be another rough day at work for me, probably rougher than today. But Mind Over Magic with you guys is the cure for that. So I will be back tomorrow night, and I think we'll get Skelly her tier 3 wand. And I'm thinking maybe I need to build a big school building where I can just make rooms for, or maybe one big room that has all of the apprentice stations in it, if you're allowed to do that. Because I'm tired of them walking all over the under school and not having teachers. So I think that might be tomorrow's plan. Until then, I hope that you're going to be playing it on stream tomorrow too. Fantastic. I look forward to seeing the dragon. You usually are doing it when I'm walking the dog, so I won't be talking, but I'll be watching on my phone. You've got all your apprentice stations in a single room. Fantastic. Well, thank you again, everybody, for being here. The raid is happening right now, so I'm not going to do my usual stuff. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.